the surprises and quite many yawada. And somewhere so my gun and moon, they be at the etching yet of fro. And no being tinny at her. Most of Rabbin Bibri, and Tia, and we are more Fabimra. We can say more filling in. Fill out more Fabimra. Not you need a home come on free sabri because it's a 9:30 bebo. Said yet son Yanni de Biano. Yatana society bedi and come away. You do me no baby room, titbit womb, a motivational quote womb, a weather and forex, yeah, the beba, yeah, the sports update, beba, newspaper headlines won't be. Ghana to sing come home, health and lifestyle, and an OBT agenda. Now, I'm commanding them, Kwesi. Baby, commanding them, Krum. Intin, yes, she are. You're quite any mono. Yeah, now, Mamma Yatimonka. You may be a telephone man, so I'm afraid.
It's your dear Adam afraid. Your WhatsApp line is 0322 497 263 0322 497 263. Your WhatsApp line. I'm on fire WhatsApp messages now. And follow on Facebook or your live. That is on Facebook. Your Facebook page, you know, like your page in the patch up. You do 5 years to call like your page, you know. Be all the anniversary. Somewhere crossing your page, you are the winning in Twitter at Oyerepa TV on Twitter. Nafi for commenting the go. If you are, and common question the
common question. Na ni na minority shake up na aba e wo mu leadership ni mu no. And me say every day we be kind say twist and turns. And the man will be a chair na dwen e wo say the ade no esitie. Na na yes minority MPs ni bi e so mu be hia ede. Over sa leadership shake up no e ho asem. Parliament so e de amane ebo aba so mu nyame adma next week 7th or say yeah. Ena omo ebehia na nyina mu no January da etoso aduonu nsia ye na ya we ena minority fo ni bi e de ato dwa se national executives we NDC mu nek no ene omo aka nyina ebehia esan se asundwe hye da ni NDC nim efina nansa ya national chairman no rese edu nketia enam ni general secretary fifi kwete so eto letter de baaye ese owura muntaka Mubarak ena Haruna Idrisu ya omo na yempanyimfo a edam MPs na no e parliament me ka MPs na ya NDC MPs asem na mekai omo enkwa akiri na omo a wayi ni pafoforo omo mo emra ni mo no ebi mo chesa mixed reactions abam ebi no mo kire se sabre we nye na de bi nso bi sanse brebe na nkeye.
What is the time brebe na ye?
Omo se time na nye
the handiwork of mosquito no mosquito de wow.
Na san tontomo ba wo kra.
The handiwork of mosquito.
And tontomo ba wo kra.
Everybody has a different opinion. Na question bia chena different.
Yeah. Obi a obi ogina nti ene omo so mo be hia nti omo hia petition bi kra san abam. Ama ye say MP 77 and assign petition so omo endorse decision no.
Ane.
And about 44 so stress on me against
60 on me against and 77
if we require anything to go by a majority carries the vote.
Exactly. I think 11 difference.
How you know I say don't get your ones sana.
Oh yeah. I mean I interviews for so many years. Oh sana.
Nya de obese sana nti e ba ya ko nya ma ne ngo sa na mum almost step back no mon kowe adwuma no fa mo party no my Ghana. Ya to ansam ne so awaye kefo so release 2022 BEC results na ne nyina mu no basic education certificate examination JHS for de no last year omo tro ya chew be September October ho baby afi na waye kefo se omo the results number na no so kra ne private candidates wom ya omo a obi okotra wa nya omo kire se maths ne English want me am pass ya ye place nti just all your research. It's
all your research.
Nti omo nyina private candidates no e ka ho ama omo so betimi access results no e wo www.wayekghana.org www.wayekgh.org na wetimi access nti edu say ya card na e koto scratch de kohwe no wo say ya time de so ku
de so ku school na ngasa na enedi na some scratch card aba no the scratch card aba
na what scratch and wo de prince na twem minim so one system dia enti ehwo asem no na second hand dealers association a wo hye gutam ye ka second hand obroni wa ufo ka ho ntade omo ton paboa omo kakra fridges television microwave ene sa ne omani nyina ye se ye bebra na no na Ghana Union of Traders Association gutapanyi Dr. Joseph Obin e dia to dwachem kire se energy commission fu nko nsanmra bio na so mo de sa asem we ye chinchine twan eso mo bra so mo mpene microphone ko fa sa second hand ne ma no emma o my Ghana mu a omo a ombeye out of adwuma eye beye thousands omo ni omo nkrofo depending on omo obo ho nipa ba kro nipa be yedu aha enti eho asem eno no na ni nyina emu no Dr. B e de adesre atudwa a ochimje se energy commission titiru esesa enioma ne twinkane iron dada no ya kokra de ba ne television dada no ne fridge ne enioma no omo hwem nkonsan mra biem na yanya enioma na okase obi nyan na dwuma se ya kombede nkrofo
na
situation
onkoyeden that mean also it's about the city dollar yard depreciation nyina so gina no
so for say na community
okay but that's another pay and yawada 26th of January 2023 yama dom January no nkakra ye kwako wie next week by this time the year bosom from that is the February month. It's a young conquer for your message of motivation and the Pabaya tidbits and a message of motivation always brought to you by Boshaba Electricals, Macassa Ope, and Kania Papa, different types. Fun, different types of patcho. But Boshaba Electricals up, Ubenya B. Omo Enafa, message of motivation, what can pay? Patcho Jambra. For another pay your message of motivation every Langston Hughes now I say I have discovered in life that there are ways of getting almost anywhere you want to go if you really want to go. I have discovered in life that there are ways of getting almost anywhere you want to go if you really want to go.
Langston Hughes at some kind of pay I would say ono ya wo no awanyina ba be do say wo gu wa blabum say kwan de bre wo ho be bia pese wo ye ni ana mo bia wo pese wo bia kwan da no so nya nko dia be tine tusa wo se bia pese wo bia wo ni wo gu ana wo be bia se wo gu se bia pese wo bia e pese wo ni bi e du fom e so si abo se mane ko nya mi ni wo pese wo if you really want to do it pese wo ye pa na nye akeka na okeka
when there's a will, there's always a way. Therefore, that is the message of motivation and down pay. Now, Yanko Kofa, the weather for the next 24 hours. The weather update for sure Ashanti region 50% of rain. Just in should be to me at top. The other time last Tuesday, some catch them say is your no toy. I want to make a side. Dumne KJ there be beyond top. You cry beyond top. It's may show you the possibility of to be at very high because 50% that is half of it. You know, you're careful about your P from the house and your call a Jumano. That is the weather update for the next 24 hours. Quickly, you're going to sit down number.
na otwini de ka me akoye se according to Bank of Ghana no baby e cedi ni gina no a na egina ene wo hwe ni US dollar, pound sterling, euro, Canadian dollar ni Chinese RMB a baby e gina no ano a na edaso a egina yabo mpa ye se de teba ye be ye new year ni mu no ensan mra na ne ni 8 ni na mra fom kra na eni je mra krum na che se emanyuma nso ntumi enkoso. Bank of Ghana figures a ode amayen anapai eno no ye be gina eno ne so busuafo ne de edwumen akwa homegim tie ye baba yi sa the sports lawyer or the AM sports no ebebre yen ntwa ye ho ne mra
Anopay yemwate na
I want not to be a rector 24/7. We are human and no pay really and not true. Oh, when you be running who you 24/7. Oh, now, boy, yeah, 24/7. Baby, yeah, 24/7. Who does you, yeah.
from my wife, I mentioned I'm going to college. It is kind of a minute. I said, what are my wife? A flex herbal tonic. And I'm on wife. I know. I'm flex herbal tonic. No, but no more to miss me to me. The moment being more not me flexible.
Not be herbal, Mr. Now, malaria test.
Na malaria mwane bi wo ma na wanum bi.
Na bi herbal message dey watch we do papa power. Malaria do tata ship no. Good. Yeah, koko so have koko ya. Na me kan nyina abi. Asena da wo ton ya ye. Wa ton ya dia dro. Ani koko dro de enu ani. Pilsu herbal mixture. Tu koko asekura. E betutu ni nyina fro ma. Boachi Natural Health Center NAA. Boachi Natural Health Center so de da di nura na me amiti mu aso.
FDIJ Jeden Kratoyatum. Newman College Department of Nursing ye Nursing School yatiti omanfo bebre National Accreditation Board agiatum NMC kram affiliated to UDS Tamale wogusua admissions programs awoye ye BSc Nursing woye top up Emma General Nurses Midwives Hack Nurses ene ne keka ho woni UDS bo wona wantwa wasi ma woye access course said ye beya obetimi aye degree in nursing our ultra modern nurses skills demonstration room electronic library or computer lab with free Wi-Fi or hostel facilities Emma Mani Bema or buses at the school for no eco clinicals where regular weekend and evening sessions. Nakai say Oye Newman College Department of Nursing Obetimi Eko Canada, Australia and US Akoyejuma for 0574 661117 and 0267 330492. Admissions in progress. Newman College Department of Nursing. Papa.
Located in Accra, one of Africa's most iconic cities, is the Accra Institute of Technology, AIT, offering world-class bachelor's, master's, and PhD programs in engineering, business, and technology. Of the top 5 universities in the world, 2 of them are institutes of technology. The California Institute of Technology, Caltech, ranked number 1, and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, ranked number 5. And AIT is following their lead.
I'm privileged to be at Akua Institute of Technology, and I'm set to graduate from here as a world-class graduate.
Being here has been a dream come true.
As a Francophone student here is a link to network with thousands of African students.
Your journey to the top starts from AIT.
AIT, this is where you want to go to university.
Aha JB Akua Enterprise. Yetonton wallpapers, curtain blinds, mural papers, ceiling and wall panels. There was center carpets and so I say they did decorate them. So some other branches are also printing and so. The wallpapers, there were different designs and different colors. There were catalogs are designs in the room. Hano to 4 ball and I open the Marco so and also a show kama.
Aha ye JB Akua Enterprise. Your branches miensa. Boss FM building ase ena esro. Yesan so wo Aseda House, Felicia Akua and Sons and Chenho. O pay your money be atwa frey number no. Yewo JB Alata soap ena JB Black soap esiesie redie emane dasronko. Yewo JB mini bar soap, JB multimedia enso eka ho bia ye general printing etise t-shirts, posters, banners, funeral and wedding invitation cards. Any printing bia. JB Akua Enterprise. Get the best touch of wallpapers.
Wana metesa wo ba no se wo Canada.
Oh, woko, okosuku.
Na yesi ajapi aba no so okọ nanso ono de okoye adwuma.
Me say, amanfo akọ no. Enya gro.
Jaye no hwana de won kosa no.
Oh, Express Group for ya.
Express Group.
Yes, Express Group. Obia na nya bre. Pese otukwa kwa ama no ne de. Wode obekọ simple. If you want to study and work in abroad in any of the advanced countries like Canada, US, Australia, UK and Germany, they will take you there. Next year visit and now turn so oko Dubai, Canada, UK, USA, Australia, and Germany numa wade obeko. Say ya juma so wade obeko Dubai, Qatar and South Korea.
And if you want to write an international test like IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRA, and GMAT, they will assist you to write. Express Group say, a country, and yet, and you sao. Kumase, Asafo Leba, Runabout Wa, and crying, Kanachi First Light, Tema, Community 18, Lashe Goy Filling Station, Sunyani, Silver House, our High Court, Tamale, Ayama Building, Yabe Tamale, Teaching Hospital, Takrade, Market Circle, and our offices, our my bebre, so telephone 055 555 0067 and 0249 000448.
She ana wanye brand fufuro biantum.
Sankra tui FD fuaji atum say kama pa.
Anytime you file your tax in America, Larry King file your tax in Europe. Every time you file your tax in Australia, Jeff, anytime you file your tax in Asia, yeah, remember that your money can end in the pocket of some corrupt leader or your money.
Abusia for me mamwache emamwa kwaba ebre yedru so e oda ubon krata hodo no a etodwa e wo mayimu na hye nso se ene eye ya wada nyankopon ya dom a next week asan ye January ntinya wa adwen se bia January no na watwe we kwa wie ye asi ye se January foforo mu we ye last part of January me did ma me frem poma crunchy January south ne ho ne ye tie abusia for mamwache you look good in red.
Thank you.
If I talk
red
say and then who so I share red na me come and no red na say they are pay and no simple so obi ahoye momemu nyame adom ho ade yewura nsem no mabusuafo nsem na ba ye the daily graphic and be share say truth and accuracy every day omo de bia wo mo ka nokre ene pepere ye na wo hwe won sani fa so wo no page 13 and as ansem na World Bank rewards nation for emission reduction and no page 13 and wo hwe constituency watch so a daily graphic for ya na empempi no mo ta profile mansini anase mantem bi no mo se sanarigu eho ena omobe profiling tia na ma watch out. Government should cut expenditure. IEA prescribes reduced spending on free SHS and National Cathedral. Etimpanyfo na etu aban for no se wantetete kwan ofa so edisika no eso etisika dodo ne sika twitwiri dia watam de ko free SHS ene aso da muntuma mampani na do share ho bo National Cathedral no woso omontetete so na emwa wo mayi 2022 BEC results out page 27 and as answer no so Ghana committed to safeguarding human rights. Attorney General enipa fa ahudi ensem no Attorney General say wonom asinkete ware aboard nsu aguso say ombebo nipa efa ahudi ho ban ewo mayimu. Finance Ministry develops expenditure management guidelines. I say aso he sika sem so omo so ayen hyehyeye a say the CDC no omo eba be ye ho hyehyeye na yetimi abo sikadie ho ban wo mayimu na sikadie basa no anwa ye den page 20 ewo daily graphic 24.
Yankwa nsusu ya odi ama no emme se ne kwan mu a na nsem bi se no ya na nye we nkwa na yate aban no akora mu nipa nkasa timi ka bi na so bekọ na kasa be fie ye kwa ye kan yate so ye yese still
na sika na hye
ni eguso boka na sika na hye enti no minim dia ka esese ye I don't really know. And a free SHS in National Cathedral no enka me kwa de enka me fa free SHS ni wo because suku ko de entumi ntwen ebrada ho ye different na eye National Cathedral nso de ebribia yetimi si enti sese no ho kiri sese na wo suspend National Cathedral si a
bibia say
me fa no nko she free SHS anan ese free SHS yesu so say ye spend wo ho so much and no ma be bre so wo ho yesu ye hu ni say atiakam
yes this is kawuramu yes yeah
number 1 feeding kanya ne say crop ya santi senior high for e de gari akofra mo many metro ho anka metwa mo ye bie school ni ma
na ya no no
gari aye de afra mo atete sardine ase no sardine ni de menya so mo say ne
omo de be ko ombe wia
enti asama Dr. John Kwache kanu ye ni ko we ye usika san no ani ite sana bravo te
pempensi wa dende
usika san no ani ite enti enoma bi a ye a e de ka e na breye no me je di se braso se wo se ye hwe ni titi niam ni bi so esan se no ano ye ni da mojum
By entity so a free SHS, the mom for Monsanka, the okra the here's come more. National Cathedral and the OJC and the
for can say review now, ya can't want some na. A be more really say, you can see a review and not ye free one. And yes, Anna, as I say, I will see a review. What crowd life for no? We take stock of our life. Yeah, until I see a Phoebe Moyana and for year resolution. Osha a fear chamono no boom compare with him, which na for one bon continent be free when him ever. Na suku akese a my Ghana mu a obi anya ya nka no bi na ne babe ko no Kwesi. Obi ti me fa 10,000 cedis, 12,000, 15,000. No de akotua bribe e computer room. Ya titi bi da. Ni aposto ne bako suku ope. Na ni pasa nka school fees on ti me ntwa. Obetimi.
Meaning say Alan Chairman Tennessee or no Oberivy Jogate Kwasi Oba free just no Oberivy but National Cathedral there is true said and Tasumo say your mind don the $40 million it contract every month and Tasumo it's expenditure by government in Tetwa in your yard but let me share BCD it is very staggering say 73 school candidates and 7 private candidates or more results in their council.
I be
their council. They say the mobile phone echo. And now more practice in it. It say the foreign materials. 416 school candidates. 416 school candidates. Only 3 private candidates almost a result on their council. It's time to say the foreign materials a cohort.
It's beginning to be indiscipline.
Because I'm just thinking how
facets in number
BC
and then
BC 13, 14.
When you
almost 15 years.
So what you say in failure crap into Unsia there?
They obey your place.
This is a problem.
And our own party is to open easy leeway no no. And not the teacher ni a strict. It's a member more poor. No
mabono.
Yam free car done in a car. Yam double.
I will follow
Daily Graphic, Ghanaian Times, most authoritative newspaper. We share him here. Ora Samo Jinapo Nymphoni the Haswa for Shay and Sase, any Odumankumabo Breso was it for reducing emission from deforestation and forest degradation. WB pays Ghana over $4.8 million and no a World Bank for first monitoring period June to December 2019. Samfoni no na eda enimu akakraka bana headline. Students Loan Trust set up digital payment platform for loan recovery and also pay 13. Esuafo besia ya na wo mo jinkanka ni suapo ahodo no. Sese mpanimfo e de abe for kwan e ba be fa so ajejeje besia na akam no bi wo wa we school dadaada enso ni sika ontua ye nti kwan a wo mo ba be fa so e de aje no no. 39 Krobia Asante Technical Vocational Institute students remanded over vandalism in school and also pay 3 yenyina yenim de siye wo mo che esuafo no be se aduana nti wo ba ko pena ye na free mu ya they say mfoni nda na hwe ne mo sese ye no a eno na food items bi mo sese no no
emo ni gari emo yeso mo so kra ye no ya de gari gu so aye but ye no
wie no
Kwesi de make what ya
de gari gu so de but the state radio de
and am here fa
nti se omo de akogu aposi for ho
ko remind na cha say ya ma date abesan abakot
yeah
me sa I was say put to the fear of God in a mofrane kakra ati ase bedu be no and I Kwesi exams me the exam dey na link say na kwa exam
exams yeah
and sorry a wo koya unim question aye ba na exam so dey make what ase wo koya exam no
na we nya po
na say
na ko na ye no na no exam
na nim say students ni bitimi nya po question no dey de ma no na no ato nso ntimi ntwiro.
And the born of the born of and they were born from
Dito so ntimi na we bisa say number 1 yes say wa kan answer na che was spell mama
na say so kra de ya no mo ye no say you mix questions no who number 1 you be number 50
that's at the tertiary level no minim how BC no any wasing. I think they have to do something like that.
Internal exams.
Okay. Internal exams. The school and the exams. But I think they can use that strategy.
Okay.
Nationwide.
Especially OBJs. No. Objective will be number 1 or see A or see spell man.
A wrong. Very wrong.
Said the regional minister. World Bank is can so a dia brain no. Yes, here to me ye monitor emissions. You can say food through and nam
especially gas pollution. Yama conform. Because
8 million. They are copying 3 billion.
3 billion.
I think about to soka.
3 billion. Come so ochi aba. Me dia ni say
2019 monetary.
Yen hwesu yi.
Eno na kan pesa meka no.
Me dia no up 4.18 aba.
Asika na so from Granasa. Edaka so sika na what man to for mutim for so mo dey ba no akra na sika na sa.
Omo yo ho dada.
Asa. Ye free hono na yemko anti akua nipa. Daily Guide and that has a court threatens to strike out Agrada case and no page 6 was say 60 minority MPs cry out and also page 3 Mahama snapped over Haruna shake-up and we page 3 now we shampanifo bi enchire momodi aba ne se mampani dada John Dramani Mahama ebra NDC amanyoko ne ye wo madwen so mo be yensa kiraye ewo emrahye bedwafie no Haruna Idrisu a wo me yesa omo sesa no otu omo fose mo omo nya sa ade no nanso yese omo amfi omo eyi ni free hono na omo asi omo ginaye EC and US envoy discuss elections and no page 6 J Mensa ne mfoni edani mu ase fefefa wone maami broni tobom eka hom SCSHD plus gets new MD and also page 10 Daily Guide ani mu ase okay ya
Kwesi me person wo educate me on bibi sa NDC change ya ba wo leadership ni mo no ex-president Mahama wujina he ebi press say Haruna rise and omo person mu taking a shine.
That is true. And common also, and it's quite interesting. Say, on the Jawama Diabe, and it's okay. Because on the only surviving former president of the NDC, and Atamios Rollins, only now on no pet and Naka surviving former president, only Penia or Tiffany is okay. Team commander and Mitie a year 50 strategically say omo Mahama manie as soon as Mahama can and dey one can omo pushing no say there be only penny coding comma until be kana bonten now omo tete ho omo nya party members
party members omo
na ema mini even Kwesi Pratt meaning say Kwesi Pratt with a party card even benefit meaning say benefit with a party card according to benefit Mahama eka hobi eno mo ya de free
na Kwesi Pratt so say Mahama
24 say munjai eno mo ti ho na eka no kure meti hay mo bi
ai wo fa ben me madwin betimi aye me say bi ese sometimes penny betimi yi na ni show bi
and crack
me boa o tia o na so no yi na
na wa sheda
na dia
show bi
enti you to be can be defend hono ni yi ni free mu a na chese kwan na nimu bi na decision no yo no yi na nim say ono mo de mo fa nso ame ye general mosquito no ono na mo de be so ano so be no
so ono so nsuro fa hwe
ti o na push ni fi baby
it's no speculations there it's okay so be speculations it's okay
Kwesi Pratt ni we de o mo kasi so dua se de ye fa adwen no mo wo ho
that's the point I'm making say mo nya party member Kwesi Pratt as far as I know when you NDC party member, you're executive. But never seen the same. But my ya to see say, Jomahama the position pa any day.
And say, we should
that any information. Yeah, to me say John Mahama or and I say one cow. I can't say, but I know say John Mahama omobona money. As you know, can after mobona money. I can't say. But never say I can't for Kwesi Pratt and only strategically party for Nankasa national. Oma your imagine say they won't talk about John Mahama. On the John Mahama baby. It's the Oma Edi no mo share ye can ye say it's
well come on in so be say
but you see many concern
shine baby I know all rising could
exactly many concern any 60 minority MPs
The same watch.
What shall list now? One, Western region be Western region MPBA and the donor feed the northern part of the country.
Say there's a Haruna Idris.
What yes, the donor not make another region pro, become northern part of the country. It's in the savannah. Exactly, that's where they are from. Most of them, it's in just a solidarity, and it's okay. Somebody has solidarity, but the concern is say, almost say, in one breath in their statement, almost say, broader consultation, any engagement.
Yeah.
On another breath, almost say, reversing decision. Now, what we say, pay at to force in amabom see Debbie, casa. Almost per broader consultation. But what you see, you reverse decision. That means that that is my only concern. All we do statement. Minority for the number meeting. Almost just had a Braka is a party headquarters. Omomra meeting a CB.
No Musijina.
Yes, that's some more just saying quiet marble.
Akua Asiedua what the Ghana to say and it was so I never feed no.
Do say ya or how obroni is a pertinent problem and an issue. Ya e wo baby say ya ngumesuemu, say ya pomdinimu, say ya infrastructure kwan any adensiemu, bibia akwaye problem e de amaye no. Eno ene enam te Ghana fa na nyina na yafa na yawewe ho edi ho nkomo. Na mobeka ya kabe nansa ne na bia me yakwakodi bronya no. Ye de odumja adwumayefo mpanyimfo mienu ba ha. A ye beka e kwan ya betimi afa so a ye bebo ye nneoma enkwane ajapade ho ban ebra ne yekodi bronya no enkomo no esisan ana so se eja hihye na bi ekoso amane ayensa ka edi adanse eche afi nkoa no efri January da ne di nkan ebesi ene 25th ya ye ne mo akasai eja ahye wa santimantami mu nkoa ebi ye mfuo ebi ye nkrofo adan efie cars ka ho ebi eye enwuma ahodo mu ne de ka ho no makomako aduokono nwotwe 98 fire incidents ena esie afi 2023 nkoa emu na de ya areho pa ene yenya ho nkomudie eye prosini ba ko a one ne yere ne baba kwada abosome miensa ewa promase ye ba anwoma so ewo tekechi heye bra o mada na dwo na eja to dan mu na be ma ntimi ehunu ba bi epono ne safo awo na otimi ebie ye one ne yere ene ne ba afrimu na eja hyi nipa yi ma omu nyina omubo mu ewie sa eno da nchen ye gye ne bi ahyehye nkrofo afiefie mu ebi atotototo ho industrial eye nwumanwuma mu ebi atotototo ho afi nkrofo mfuo no kreti mehia me bi nso etuba fie esansa nkro ye dan ya efo wachirichire ben obi fie eno so ebi mpanimfo record ebi edwa marketplaces ahodo eno so ahyehye enna Christmas ana bronya no mu nso no eni bronya na chi Kumasi ya say ejane tototom sa ya eno so edi nsemone na mo pe no a esie no eno so ka ho ama nioma wo nti jane tom kakra bia na yire na ekọ animu asantemantam mu ye fire commander ye ACFO Henry Jiwa ono ne ye bedi nkomo one ne PRO ebai na wobekan chirim kyerese empanifo de niam nyina toto kwama hyehye ya omo hwese obehwe se Christmas ana bronya ne bre no ejani bi entoto ba bi bebre ana bi poto a ombetu anamo ntentem so basahare so no makodum no akoye hu bibi na enei education ye ntete ya ye de ma omanfo no eno so ho asem etisen so ye tete yen ana omo ye kasa kire yi a ye tie ana ye hu adwuma emane ekoko sisen anapai yen kama yasem enwa yenya eye divisional officer 3 DO3 Peter Adai ya oye Asantemantam police PRO me pamocho oye fire regional fire PRO e wa ha sei a ye ne no edi nkomo no na ye bisa no se bronya no mbe hye ye bo se ombe ye dwumaden e wum se ye den ya eja hye ni bi bai na fire fo so ho keka eni sign na no mesiko ye all correct
all correct Akua Asiedua
afin chapanso
afin gometi e da
no mo tse
irade adom ye ho ye
boss ho ye
ne ho ye fa patro na nzo tse
ko adom ye gugu so
aho fe na ejare ho
me da se nyame da so ane ye wo nti ade a kyen ye di aseda no ana ye de be ma no
de ade ase
by year 22nd ho ba bi na eni udi nkomo e fa Christmas no ni ejahye ho enu achi no nkomo ne tsen
nkomo no ekoyi na ye by Christmas ne ka se nkyerechera ye de call ema amanfo no ebi tie edidi djuma ebi nso emfani djuma nti still I know the that's wo ho ebi tie edidi djuma ebi nso tie emfani djuma nti abribia ye nya kwan sa na epese amanfo enya ntiase se ojahyehye ene jaban bo ho ankasa djuma no eye asudie eda ye nya aso enya ba akofo asudie nti untimi nka se fire service nko asudie ne se obe boja ho ban ye nya ye nso ye wo chefa ewom nti ye nkyerechire ye ntete no amanfo nso ozo mutie no mo nso didi djuma omo no efa omo ewo so omo ye no eno no nti ozo mutie no mo didi djuma nti abribia nya akwan se aye pese e mo nya ntiase se omo mo ho modern je bebre omo no muntie no mo vendi djuma na mo ye nya
o ka de ebi ate den ya nipa so brachefo wo ya ma ya wo mo ikura obabi wo ha ontie wasem enso kakra nneoma betimi asesa na sa ojahye ya makase free 1st January besi ani ya yedi nkomoyi apege ni mu no wo hwe de na account for sa e de na asesa
figures now the two January free January ebesi 16th
16 not just 24th or 25th ikra ya kan wasem nkan
asatenra na akona nim kakra asatenra
na wotwe ni ntamasem na
asatenra na 141
free 98 no ko 141
about 141 na wo de toto afrase de ho afrase na 198 into it means a swati pa over 50 fires a swati na ejuma ye no nkyerechera ye de ma manfo nhyehyɛ de gu akwan mu ɛna ma ɛso atepa saa no nti ye gusu a ye samre ye call schools ye call sorry ye call mocks ye call streets no mukra bedru streets no ba bi na ye mrante ni gina ho a mukra placards a inscriptions and pictures so a udru ho a ohwɛ bi a ɛbɛboa wo unti bibia asenso ha ben on bechichi omu market ne nso your fire post within some of the markets the NDB no ye ne MMDCs no any assemblies na market ne omodia no kasa se omma suitable spaces within the market na yen set up fire post na emrante na ye de ombekọ honum no daytime ombehwe activities ayekoso within the market no na moma nkyerechire edru nwumere nso ombehwe se omom di jadi djuma wo market no omedundum ni ya na omaboban ahwe se eje bia ento ye ne other agencies bi nso ye collaboration a ebeboa ama eja no aba from kra but senam kana ni ya ejina ye nso ya attitude ehia pa ye attitude na change your attitude towards fire safety ehia pa senam kana no ye nya wo ye family e wo se ye nti ye de na manfonso anya omode a eja no ebekoso ahye but ye de na manfonso ye omode na eja ne beba but ebebra ase pa fi eja ne de o ka se
enti de ankasa officer de ankasa ene kosa sensitization program no emu the ubono yeti you who simulation exercises I am mokoye and we creative fepra and they come money very risky and so we can say for God and country and not munemu a dear and cassa and a yam mokane so yet if you did so I bet me crowds what they are na anopebi acquire my fire tip said the bear bit me a boys and sorry ameko you my health tip every Sunday in your summer fire tip acquire bit me for so a bar and I will make Jana Krama. Ede pa ne kwose afutu ne kasachi mebo mabaso health tip ne fa tip amode ma wo sorry say mo de ba hanso a ebebo afise mo platform bi amanfo etipa e ko akiri esrem all over Ghana and even beyond Ghana kra amanfo etie nti say mo fa sa asudie no na mo eyema ya ebeboa ye nkyerɛkyerɛ no de ekɔ ema amanfo na efa niema nkitinkiti bi wa na niema ye ya edijaba ene niema ye nyenso a edijaba ebi ne se u free fee for instance you say o plug an efide bi a de dijuma no dum no answer wa free fee plug ebobo down u dum na fan to free fan dum no ye num no mane nhim e mane nhim say problem bi electrical problem bi a wo ho a eja no ebetin afem and I say electrical problem be a bit me amao in Shemukra say a Shemukra no dumna a sanction electricity kakra inti yes say we dum no na udum nzo what we from the obetun agency so your fridge any fridges na no cry na was all man stabilizer ni kwan say fridge no so step up and I say fridge guard na ni kwan say fridge no kwan so they connect extension also no man direct on nko na de obi wa be connect dem na switch back socket back obi okra socket back pe nti ho na ni fridge se ho na ni TV se ho na ni ho na just bibia ho na plug ewo ye be sero say wo so unya bebre o ma electrical engineer na electrician certified electrician be hwema na unya bebre na ebia nya na de obi wo ha o hwe TV wa so fan asiso aso air condition ye doom light na waja ho uka no famada no famada inti se light ne ba ye fam han so de o ni to say light ne ba ho de na de ba no a na wo soro sen de ye fidie ni hia inti se wan dum no na light ne ba e betimi afam edija aba inti ye stress amanfo dum no se light ne ba kra preko pemenso train kakra by 5 to 10 minutes. Ebo ba ya na nyina so. Nyina so. Ba ne ko. Na ye bude bi na ye ho. Na ye bude. We sa ahomete. Inti yes ye sra man for say wo so mu dum no. O train 5 to 10 minutes e ba na waso. By that time na dey na stabilize. Obu ha ni fie o si ye baby old towns here wo around the obi wa o me why no ache no why say egusu no di be 50 years e be di be 100 years ensisa na da inti e was say no say uma certified electrician and no enfie sign na wusi dan no a e wo me also san rewiring energy commission for mo LI o mo di juma no chere say be 30 years e was say uma patron uma certified electrician be hwe na say we baby atochima na hu me hia say was wiring foforo wasan awoya no foforo na o di juma bia with electricity ahwese obenya certified electrician obi akwancha electrician bia no akofa no na obedi juma no ama no onya certified electrician a emrana ya kan ho asem sisi no e kire se odi juma na ejakura to ho a ebetia trace hu se we na di juma be ha it is certified by energy commission no medi ujuma emma na emwa obi wa efie mu oma nkra omutimi e de TV electrical systems na wo no edijuma odi agro maybe e bo TV game ni e dani we fa ha ni e yese nti yesre se e ma yini nkonkra no ho omo every school ba no be hwe TV a wa hwe be so mo me nya wo mo se o ma nko di sa adwuma na maybe akra be free school ba o ba na ne ma me e wa bonten edijuma e na so TV wa ya o so ema e na opie ko e kokachen ma me se oso enye no uja ko se heater e da ho e no plug in mum no nim se TV no heater e da ho no plug in na so ko nti e ko fa eja e bai nti se na dey electricity di juma se na dey electrical device e di juma no e wo se e hwe ne ye gadgets e bi ti say rice cooker
ewo he umeno wana on be adwen say ye de no amo
so ni bi de ka konkonte nyina o de ka banku o de yen kwan o de bibia
ya nya ne nso sa emu no a emu nsuo no we na aben na eno a edu na akoda nkwan no ehu nsuo entwe na aben nti sisi susu no amo enu anko abetu ani na eja afa ebi de bo ampesie ne na sefo by the time we realize na akofa eja aba nti ade no ye se fa di djuma we a hwe se eno na ode be
afa ye hwe eja nkasa a ma so ni dwom na no mi ko hu bi ba nteme dwom beebi a aboje hu ade banchiesi so mu wo fufu e de wodwa ne so a na unwie adua na aba metimi sese wo wie na wanya beebi a fagye ya amfa na snama ketua bi epre koto beebi a e de nsɛmɔne bɛba
nsɛmɔne akɔfa eja kɛse aba na akɔhye obi eja pade arewo sen say eje nko audio ana wa ye no kra hwa audio kra enkan na akɔka obi na ama obi ano aduane abɔ no edwane bi wɔ hɔ a ye ma kwan
so dawuro no ba ada ni nipa mpese de bɛyɛ adwuma
sene ka sa asodin ye emra na ɛwɔ no kyerɛ sɛ fire for enje ye ma police for ena enyano police for na kye na fire ni nso kye a obetumi also handing over ma police na omo take it up we no na edwane bi wɔ hɔ a ye mfa gya eni dwuma wo ebi ti ekegiti market ye mfa egya eni dwuma ɛwɔ mu obeno adua in fact any kwanza ono aduane ɛwɔ shops ni woma provide restaurants any eating area uhia aduane bi a wo so kɔ na akoto aduane no na udi any kwanza ono aduane ɛwɔ market ni individual shops ni say impemfo ana firefo call rounds no beto say udi say adwuma na wo mo asotwe bi a bom de ma omni management a ɛwɔ no ɛde ma ba market ni bi wɔ hɔ a ɛsa amra no eni hɔ ebi ni bantama ukai honom no se udi jane di juma de yesre ne se ewo se udum jane kra zebidie na ade no adwane na fensuo fo no twon mani num kra eni kwan se o se ebi wa edo a o de petipeti so no eja ha ebetimi aso ama asrama no akoka obi niema ama akofa eja aba nti se udi jane di juma wo ha hwe se wadum no kra se gas nso a hwe se wadum no kra ansa we free edwane mu na we dey kan wo mom de no edwane obi wo ho ma djuma odi na nkasa odi ja ene di obi ototo na obi a those things nti wo mo sumi a yesro mo se odi jane di djuma ni wi a dum na kura fa nsu fo no nka obenya ape silver kese a odi bidie no begum na odi nsu agum ama na fo kura why sure say dum kura ansa
odum jaguma e fa mo Asante region mo akande so mo kwan
na nka pese me ka efie aduane mu
ya bring nti wo de fa be 30 seconds ka fie de na fa mi
ye no aduane wo fie nso a ye nhwe se ye be ye we ni be ko ho prepi aya na ye pese multi taxi obi o ye aduane na o pese o sense niema o pese o hwe TV na madaro ma iduko da kakra na ore fi na obeba na eja no aye kese a ahye ifi obi o kra na suban boni nti o de aduane ni sis no watum okoba bi
waja keche ni
aduane similar incident a o de aduane sis watum waja ho kwa yie
ade no ni refi
waja ho onim so okwa abasisi aba beye suban boni ye be sese amanfo ensesem fi okoba na eja to
abetum
why sadi I expect to say the NBC eja na beto eja ho nti e be sere se wo no aduane ahwe se wa no awie ansa wa free ho se bibi nti e wo so free ho a obetun afa bibi ti se napkin atre eta nkwantre na ekitawo nti wo yesa ade no uhu a e be ka wo se di nti na ade we kura na me no aduane nti a na wabomodin akɔhwɛ aduane no ho asɛm aka
akade no so kan tawo na fe tu ya fu kakra bi
hanom no ye Asante mantem die woni ye wo 28 fire stations and post 28 no emu 24 fire stations na chese almost fire tenders districts wa hanso ye be 43 inti shortfalls kakra wo inti be 19 of the districts no any fire station
just be more stations ni be oversight responsibilities
over
other places
inti ye de ye ma fire cover for the whole region
regional office.
Yema fire cover for the whole region. But we call districts bina or survey be a districts be mienu anamiensa because other districts no omni fire stations no ebi ewo. So more fast post grana on the show because on a fire tender. Inti nya kwan say aya na extra amount for say sene kan no dwumadi no eye fire for
mountain. Say no mote one sem dey.
Yete ho asem na asem aye kan kura e contribute to intemba no.
Yeah.
Inti so district no me fa no say district ni fire station. Na eja to ho baby. Na e was say baby the nearest fire station it contributed to response time no. It take a long time and so I travel free baby I want to baby fire station no any na eja na to ho no. Nti ebe contributed to response time no. Nti fa say me use it hanum as an example free Santasi roundabout. Ekosi anyan kwanta.
Se bekwai will be an oboase will be a
bekwai will be
closer.
Enti se eto ahwan kwanta bekwai ebe enti bekwai ne beba but fe no say ato baby to say trade se konfanochi e na hwe ono na bekwa hwe distance no enti obedru honom no na baby si no esi ewie enti yetu district assembly for no NMDCs ne say yesre omo modia se no moyema police omoyema GS omusi schools omusi hospitals omusi judicial services no momodin se ombesi fire station na emmoayen ye nyina fi fire station ni benwa na BBC a ombetimi aba ntem omanfo nso emmoa because ultimately say djuma kowi akọ ye Jumaku adoye landlords association akoye adoye estate developers akoye we momodian no ntwa o mani nso behwe fire service na ye wo ye ya de be boye nyina in fact ye de be serve ye nyina na nipa ko bi nso etukotena ba bi a etore bi o mu demand social services are onem be ha gwen say bi demand police station demand schools fire no etore bi a ha it is a mu demand from leaders and so social amenities are mu demand fire services so na
ebusiafo e da se ye ne DO3 Peter Adai ono ne asantemantam mu odumja adwuma nyina kasama fo mo chiame e na mene na edi nkoma na pay o kire mu kire se efi January basi 16th na chese ori na otwumi no bronya chi na otwumi no eja na ehye ne nya senketoa ene kura 25th ide bia be ka ho mum yenkoso na yemma yeni nko oja eho a good servant but a bad master bra wan hwe unyoma ehye ehye wo so a esa nyoma na especially wo no nipa ne ntimi ma nkwa mu biem mum yemi yeni nkoso ebusuafo yeda ma sede mu besi ha me sori ma PAC lady the health and lifestyle abeto amoso me din de Akua Asiedua Christ asumdwe.
Eni de akika ho nyina ye wo bi e wa ha ne mu sei dwumedie bi a wodi e fa nkane ho de me kanfo
mansan behwe ne e diodonfo de abedru ne Oyerepa at 5 enti February busumi yidie ye di anniversary ne dia do trade ampo nyankopon ase enti fiada 3rd February ye asori kese Oyerepa TV ne FM anim ho wadum anwumre no nsia akosi no wotwempem e dia da ye ne tiefo ne aboafo nyankopon ase nansa na no ye be comment chef kesiem akosre na nanom nhira efiada 10th no nso ye the brass band ne live band betu sa afhimomome wo monten so Oyerepa adwumayefo fan clubs information centers ene atiefo nyina beka ho 11th mementa eye Oyerepa Olympics eye football gala ene games ahodo akansie ene bekoso no nkronopa akosi anwumre no 9 14th eye Valentine's Day Oyerepa ebekye ne do akyere na tiefo ewo bra wo che won ma chede ahodo ukueda ne yawada eye 15th ekosi 16th no nso ye di Oyerepa radio programs nyina beko mountain so ama tiefo ene presenters ehia efiada 17th ye all night service ewo Heroes Park Papa Yara Sports Stadium gospel artist awagidin behu ye ne tiefo anwuma adwu akoma ama ye di atuntum ye nyankopon 22nd ukueda ye beda yen community projects edi na 24th efiada no aye awards night abasobo anajo na 26th kwesiada ebeye Thanksgiving service and nasia somsronko kan ye ho ne fodomom bobra ye di yen 5 years anniversary ewo busume February mu enyumeku aso yasene ne kanye mosquito repellent Kojak Farmer Power Specialist Herbal Clinic Grow Fine Mujedru Forever Easy Sanitary Pads and a Fidel Pharmacy so pentremu and our personal sponsor for 0242 087473 and 0241 05
Health and Lifestyle near the Abramo no me mamu nyina che me di e di PSA ladi Health and Lifestyle ene anope ya chemienu ene ya we ye be call ni Charles Skin Care na fenku papa na ye Jennifer Pia kodi nkomo ye ban so a obi busa say African black soap alata samna amonche ana akokodoma ede enti ena ehia say ye be use na mfaso be enewum ye beka ho asem kakra na ye beka kodi nkomo every ni Charles ansan ne yesi carrots some products and carrot cucumber normal natural ingredients carrot DNT na eyema your skin no DNT na wo say ewunkum a we use bi na ne Charles creamer ye de carrot agum no DNT na wo say we use ho asam ne yebeka beauty and wofedua good morning now what is saying
nyame adum
yeah but also your makeup but oti camera mu no glow papa o blink
me dance
me musa say dia na we use ye gombu say tautology
say wa wonim say ne Chelsea
yeah no na we use okay no so be can carrots wansam
pachan also your products no your niema ingredients are dey no so they be buy be tre products no carrot say but no e use ye ho so say the carrot ye no na ye baba church yi product ba ko a eho ingredients e dey no ni baba be chere na ansa na no medenchia ema woni wahwefo nyina na so obi so wo enam say bia ye ka say ye bia obi so wa akra ni ade medical the numbers no atudwa na wadi kan afa say be ye bedinu say be ka say wie nde wo pe bia no na won sa aka ntim pacho wa akra
0246
43
08
43 0246 43 08 43 and I'm budget so kumase so 0240 37 79 90 nti ene no ye koye carrot grew ne so enho asem ne ba be kan na ayo ejiji say carrot eye wedie ne ni yi na carrot ewo vitamin C vitamin A ewo mu a eboa wedie no ema wedie no eni eglu na afi so sawo anti aging benefits ewo nti se wo kwa na se bia carrot wa utimi blend carrot na wo wi a ene bebre no gidi se bia carrot ewo salad mu pe na aya eye okay ene salad de na meka ho asem wa wetimi ato bia wo carrot utwitwa o blend a na wawe anase bia wanom eboa ma wo skin no ma skin na hoden ma skin so etimi glow na ne anti aging benefit are making collagen ewo your system ni ma eboa ma ye redie no eno na support with the ni ma redie ni yefe na carrot ayekin eye collagen eboa for like we carrot na say ekoka collagen na we die ni mu na eboa ma eni glow skin no na sempo so obi a wota fa wiem
na collagen no so obi try me say no na if ebrekia
now body no so no twentwem na say you know enti say we carrot na e boost collagen so no e ma ne timi ye wede na ni adwuma yi ma o wede no ani eda honom enti na yi si honom say ene no ye beka carrot asem no afi so bo no tat na wiem aha obi honom ye wiem adwuma ne ade enti wo yes ano what are carrots no so na say wutimi enya carrot juice na say enku a carrot wo ma eboa esiesie wo ready na ni ma ready no eni eso etoso na afi so no ye kan anti aging eso ho asem anti aging a ye ken obi won ma wo ye panyini a wo ye no ebia in say 40 years e ko ni nyina wani efi nti o se wo hu enku a wo besra wo sra enku a hwe se enku no eneme a wo ho no carrot ewu me beboa because we dry skin your skin mo ahodo obi oily maybe say more oily skin obi so dry skin ti say we dry skin na say wo tunku we de na wo na say wan hwe de carrot ewu mu a emboa nto bo beka say me tonku no amwa me enti ye package na say especially soup no carrot oni nyina mu bi kusi carrot oni nyina mu because obo wa ye kokko obi wa be paste no white no obi wo so a wo ye tunto we pe carrot de no but carrot de no eno de carrot fancy the carrot na aya ba say be ye obi wo ye kokko wo dry skin ebi tenya half cast ni bi asra enya snow white ni bi asra ni ti aye de afra ye soup no say be ye nipa no so be nya benefit a carrot benefit a wo soup na ma na aye de abo ne ho namdua no
okay enti carrot once no ye de nku no so beto so no product aye ka ho asam nko no enti carrot no yese febisra ebi nko no febisra
ebi nko nim e na afi so eboa collagen no e ma e boost collagen ma nitime ye wede nani adwuma yi sa no e ma wo ntwentwem ana e na nya wo salad a wudi a o niema wo wom o de e friend say check up ne ketchup ketchup is egusu nko na yesa but carrot na nkasa no wo fa wo carrot na utime blend wo twitwa wo horo kama na wa twitwa na wa blend na wa chim ayi na wum no na wa numuso ne kama e na wo so betimi ato ne saa wo horo ho a wo de nchina na se vinegar wo horo ho a na wa awawe ebo asiesi
we no enti obi a ebisi nti bodi afranku nwa ma no
prepa chan wo a oni time that was ane ma no nti ne de franku ndi ne wudware a ana wo sre bia wo na wo kɔ no
enti ye de nku ni beto so ene wan fa bia ma ne Charles product no nku ni mo squeeze back no ye de beto so na mo nku no se de esi etie okay ye wo ahodo asam bo so biem
me pacho ye wo carrot glow set ano ye for omomo ye tuntum no ene ye wo half cast e wo ho no obi o ye kokwa bi o pese o maintain the color so betimi afa ye snow white bo so stretch mask ye betimi the snow white no ama say nipa no ene obi wo so a ope o ye kokwa but o pese ne kokwa no e yellowish and e be ma ni silky glow no enti o product awodo for ene wo ho no
yellowish say kokwa no
obi no ma ne kokwa no enye kokwa white pa but enina say yellowish bisa no wo so won pesa white kokko no enti oba o say bia yellowish ne ye mefe enti me pa cho mo hwe de beboa me eno so aba eti ma ne silky glow no
okay okay ni nyina so nutrient no carrot ewom soap nim ebu o de cucumber na ye ebu o coconut oil ne ade but ye soap ni nyina no ye soap ni nyina de carrot no ene de ye yo nti products na yede atoso no snow white lotion and organic soap sam na nyina e wo ho
pepa chan organic soap you say carrots no ene yede ye
nti sa no wo beto the set
pepa chan enu nti na eye boa say utonku na wo beto set no we say enwane nu ewo we mu no ebia na ebi ni we but na e wo ha sei basa wo basa bia betonku ne nko na akofa soap bia de kodware na se amboa wa be ka se anya adwuma ama so hwe ye face soap yi se ye da so a wo se carrot nko na de ye ye face carrot nko na de nti no wo ba wo ye kire mu se ye sro you should set no ero na beboa wa na watie ye enkasa mepenku ne nko a na akoyisu nku na de na de kwakwa extra na so de kwakwa dware aka ho
ena no so na wo ka se nko no nya bia na de fa yanim ze bia ba ma de be fa yanim and the other for body no so
pepa chan ye set no your body cream your body soap face cream and a face soap because nko a odesra wo body no aya na no odin say ode ba besra woni so enti ye advice say ode nko a odesra woni e besra wo body.
Okay, for number no tuja bio.
Me pacho Accra for ebe 0246
0246
43
43
03
03
43
43
0246
0246
43
43
08 rather
08
43
43
and Kumasi be 0240
0240
37
37
79
79
90 0240
0240
37
37
79
79
90 Pacho for Accra number ni bio 0246
0246
43
43
08 43
43
obi o wa Accra baby a tema baby biara wo bia no from o meet deliver their bro and na say one person walk to shop now we tin akọ East Legon ajenga no o mo ben Port Belly honom obi tin won sabe tin akeba na wo friend number na o mo be direct so na ba be je products.
Okay, and I know ka so mo be free number mo discount
me pa chon aye ma
munya nyin free ho
enya nyin free ho but ye ma be bre na discount ma nkuni short ye
mo free wa
aha e bi short ye nti no
na say no mo sa aba
e pacho de bi eguso a production eguso o moye aha nti wo a wo frɛ na sɛ wa hanko ade a e discount be ma na waje de wo so
nti hanko na mo ma discount
e pacho Accra ne hanyina
okay nti nko no yes ya short but
e bi wo hono aha nti sɛ wo ba
de wo ti okokɔ tie no o skin tie no color tie no de wo pɛ no ana recommendation e bi wo ho a ye de beba on
say offer na say ye kyerɛ say ni say me pacho o skin say na tie me o dry skin but me tuntum a ye be kyerɛ de beboa wo e bi asem o dry skin ba me ye kokɔ a ye be kyerɛ de beboa wo enti say this de ya discount so no e wo available nko ade a ye be kyerɛ say bi abo ni ni obetimi afa but normal price ne de e wo honom aha enti bo no so open intentem nto otimi otua normal price na waje ni product no de ko
okay obi di question aba say na o ka say otena wia so no osra nko a vitamin A wom te say ne Charles nko ya ebe ma ne skin no heal ebe ma no free ho wo so anya hyperpigmentation say na nim no I say na so ben ya no because o ta fa wie no mo ene nko bi okoto e anye no obetimi abeto ne Charles na
abo me pacho obetimi abeto ne Charles no but no sa no ba on can the same said o ka cho say be ma no enku a ano ye mrepa ne face cream ne be sesa na ma no ye ma no de ma obi a no ye be ma ne de ano wo fom pa a face so no e ma ne mfa oils bi ana sa chemical bi a enku bi a ano ye din bi a no and strong nim kotena wiem
okay
aha because omo ta tena wiem kwa na problem no aya na yi maye because obi okodum okoton ne niam ndo nim say o use ni product a okọ but obekọ na akoye ensem bebre enti mesre o frɛ be chodo be use na nopa de yema wa nopa na de yema wa nwumre a ode beko
any ebobo numbers na last na
me pacho Accra for 0246 43
43
08 43 0246 43 08 43 ena Kumasi so for ye o meduma o metimi afre udu meduma o be so beji a udu meduma station a o frɛ number na ye be direct na waba ena so person deliver so ma so a e be deliver ma ba bia wo bia 0240 37 79 90 0240 37 79 90
yeda se Jennifer appear Nature's products na the bray na we shall
amen
ye be share next week
me say da mo asepa
ai we share yeda se okay enti eno no Nature's products so when you see bia you see we say discount e wo ho e ma mo am be frɛ e free ha no na bibia akoye na yemfa alata semna kokodoma enteso na yenkasa be 5 minutes na yenko yeka alata semna African products Ghana ene ebi ani etuntum pa ye fra no amonche ni nyina ye beka se ade kro no a ye de shea butter enkuto coconut oil ajongo ana se cocoa pod cocoa na ne duane na duaba no ne hono no wayi koko aduane na free mu no de ye tin no yi no afree mu no ne hono na ye tuguo no eno so wutimi de ye baabi wo mutimi de coffee ye ono ma ahodo a ye de eye sa samna ewe na samna we enhwemu kire se the Charles for and I know be kire se omu products no omu obi ti na omu de ye secret ewo mu ne se eye very sensitive yes eboa skin tone ahodo ana se we de ahodo a ewiase nyina ye samna ya de atom se eye mild on the skin emre wo we de ne so a enye harsh enuane nro ewom ekwan fa so ye ne palm kernel oil adwongo ana coconut oil kubenwa a omode ye no eno ma omode ye no ebewi akire no na vitamin A ewom vitamin A ewom ena vitamin E ne nyina aboa nipadua no enti se wudware we bia nne no de enti akofa wo ya ba no ene se ase emre no di speed ko enti de ebeto ye no yehunu se bia enya ade a eye pa sa asam na we nko a ena sa wudi dware akwada a enye hu wa akwada na wedie mu ukofa sam na bi dware ba be wi atire no na akwada na wanya skin cancer products ahodo no ma bi edi frafra mu anya organic no bebre ye carcinogenic a ede cancer ebra ni pedua no ebi won so ultimate sa akwara ne skin na wa damage ne skin cells no for life ebra nyina sam na we die na eye medical kasa e mild on the skin mrema ni pedua no it helps with mild skin rashes and sanse fifiri san and say bi be ni pedua ni mu a etimi ni free ho and san fungi etimi de ba bacteria etimi de ba enti we antibacteria and antifungal ebetimi ni nyina efri ho san bi a fungi ana se bacteria na de eba no ebe yi na free ho no mti numbers de etoso no we se number 6 no se na maka na fungus ana fungi ebi wo ho no eto trim yam ni nuamo ne keka wa ne keka ka ho no ensansa bia atototo ho no ebetimi aye free ho it moisturizes without stripping essential oils we de no emano ya kama enyi anwa we ni padua ni mu enfree ho anwa we ni padua ni mu no udware sam na bi na yi ni free ho no ma ba abre wantem e skin air dry it may reduce the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines nti wani mopopo na aye a asa wo ba abre wa mono a eboa pa eboa nti ya yusubi na fa dware afei o se wo exfoliating properties exfoliation no se wo ho a ye wo dead skin ni padua no emre bia na bi wu na foforo aba sa na ye nti wanyi de awu na mfiri ho no mo a enku na abesra nti nko ni padua ni mu ye nti ye wonku bi a ye de yi we de no dead cells no efiri ho no mo kama alata semna anase amonche ye kokodoba sa adwuma no papa afei facial cleanser ye wo cleanser bi a head eye ne board den so alata semna you di dware a ye facial cleanser eyi pimples free wanim stretch marks eboa pa afei eboa hyperpigmentation the chance for ya de hyperpigmentation no se wo fa wiem na wo yetum obi wo kron fa wiem mo so skin na yetum wo hwe na wo nya na so oben ne so boa pa afei photo aging se obetena wiem na awia no nti obo akokora na abrewa esan se enoma bi ewa awia no mu a esewede no tena mu esewede no wo da fantoma san awia no mu bosome ne fa santoma kro na material na bi sen dem ukoya mo se changes abam awia na se no ti se wo tena awia no mu no sa na awede ne ye wo sala tasam na eboa razor bumps wo yi wabodwe se wo yi uti wo yi he ni he a na bensa bia begu ho no mu a ne nyina ebeyi afri ho enti uhu alata samna kama ni chance sponsor obi home product na bi ka ho ana mo say mo ya ade pa na mo ya hwemu ni ye pa ewom
me na wo kam anti black soap de eye
pa ye da se pa me din e de PSC la de me sorry ama OBT agenda me ma me Philippines baby a bia Central Market entuma le mu hono nyankopon enhira OBT agenda na eba Kwesi Parker Wilson bless up ina de moros ntaba te kankom taba abiento ala pressure ebeshia
houses in the bowling freeze. Blossom. See me, I am see me, brony doy. I yes, I'm calling Katy. See me, I am see me, brony doy. I yes, I'm calling Katy. Combination with the piece of better than the dead. Combination with the was so better than the dead. Combination with the piece of better than the dead. Combination with the was so better than the dead. They say class and corner. Emuni better class and corner. Emuni better. They say class and corner. Emuni better class and corner. Emuni better. Yemi imagine what funny can take? What shine anymore? Zini next it's your doctor, betray me. I'm on my dream now. And mommy, who told me, and I dream big thing come there. Say, Nana, you don't want to come over. I need to do this. I bring me, if you say, Yami, I get you. See, and now, Baba, the Mota of Yakwa. This is grass and car, the moony betray. What funny can take? What shine anymore? Zini next it's your doctor, betray me. I'm on my dream now. And mommy, who told me, and I dream big thing come there. Say, Nana, you don't want to come over. I need to do this. I bring me, if you say, Yami, I get you. See, and now, Baba, the Mota of Yakwa. This is rising, the moony betray. Me no do you baby, you want grow the day. I grow be a need your friend or dog fever. Such you are a debia will be a won't be until
Kosono. Mino Kase, the new leadership of the House, to force and address the media. Already on some to or one can say issue statement on social media, nano pay. Say he's honored and all of that. It's a no cassadia. Omo address the press. Omo ya the say de emunchi the mobeba and some on the camp and not pay or parliament and then na ebebro. It's a no cassadia. The press conference is going on and then your name penny for Becca. So maybe the Kwesi Parker Wilson OBC agenda and yedi WhatsApp messages welcomed 0322497263 0322497263 and that's our WhatsApp plan on Facebook or you live on Facebook like a page nafa comments ego mami on Twitter or at Oyerepa TV that is on Twitter nafa for comments ego mami yene some of the MPs now sign a petition against forcing any team Ebekasa when him say almost about 60 members of parliament from the minority side are signing a petition asking the leadership of the House I said in Katia and if you create more said no more so magani what they call broader consultation any engagement one of them Ebekasa now pay now in the studio Mr. Honorable George Obintechi Manson Kwanta constituency former MP right member of parliament member of parliament for Manson Kwanta constituency it's honorable Kwabano pay okay let me say honorable we'll call it back on Edward Bauer ewa homano so it's mene Bauer Bekasa honorable good morning
ladies and
yeah now the me hoya pronounce where
yeah me Adam official the last time we was December 22nd
and Never go home. Now, we call it back on the MPP side. Manson Kwanta constituency MP, Honorable George Obintechi.
Me channel now, no,
I'll become a same Libby. Quickly, Now, who list to be about 60 members of parliament must sign a petition at the Mamo party leadership. Say, Munya broader consultation, any engagement, and a to force mono or emergency decision. No, and me say me now didn't hold here, but I meant and I'm there signing this petition. We honorable. Me say, but what is the reason behind a yes petition I'm signing?
That's first and foremost, meaning how you got the 60. But as I speak to you, and I'm in working, and I'm in working, we have 73 people who have endorsed the petition. And so, and yes, 73, that's about 53% of your friends, the total membership of the minority caucus, 53%.
I see.
Now, the first point I'm saying is the petition, no, is not against an individual, whether Honorable Atuforsen, whether a way Boa, Anase Abuja, Anase Ahmed, Anase your friends and Joyo. It has nothing to do with the individuals. The petition is about principles. The petition is about democratic tenets. The argument is simple. 137 people duly elected to represent our various constituencies at our parliament. Your leadership, if at any point, as part of party's reorganization, any strategy, more per se, more organize the front bench, which is the leadership now. The argument we say there must be exhaustive consultation. There must be exhaustive engagement. Particularly, say, yene nkofo in our parliament. And this over year, mubi so omumba non be leaders are. It is only fair that our views are sought. Because at the end of the day, each and every one of us will have to submit to the authority of the front bench. And so I should be involved in deciding who I will submit to. I don't know whether I make an order. But it has nothing to do with the individuals. It has everything to do with the friend saying the consultation. Any exhaustive.
Okay.
Engagement embargo. That is the basis. And in so far, 73 members out of the 136 or 137 are almost signing the petition, asking for broader engagement.
Okay.
To take the further decision.
Honorable, what can say broader engagement? To what end? Say broader engagement, you know, younger version, you know, and our broader engagement, you know, to maintain the outgoing leadership, you know.
Broader engagement, any consultation will give us a product which will be the leadership. It can be any other person. And I make us say the principle is not against individuals. The principle is against the process. What you are here. And so, in the course of the engagement, in the course of your friend saying consultation, any who will become the leaders of our caucus. We are not against the idea. We are against the process of getting to that idea.
Okay.
And not any problem.
Now, Honorable, me who I yende, so your party member yende, unim party share the regulations and the rules of the party.
Yes.
Many party penny for kasa. And Nyomo can say there is precedent, say all the time, no, the party nominates, say, oh, asibesi, ya form. Na feel oma boko kosna manie. Consultation engagement be and share in the hosa. And what even former members of parliament, a bit say Amos Afuseni, say in his lifetime in parliament, you know, not once, not twice. And who say almost a leadership, party, no, abege in consultation and sana. A consultation with the caucus, you know, and sana, almost leadership no. It's why is it that we person must a convention that hodada. Embre that other person must no.
Minia. This is my 6th year in Parliament. I'm just entering my 7th year. I've just started my 7th year.
Right.
In the 2 terms I have been in Parliament, I can speak to that. In the 7th Parliament, you call opposition on the 7th of January. You call opposition. When the party decided to nominate leaders, that was the Haruna Iddrisu-led team, the names were presented to the caucus, and the caucus took the final decision. And I remember...
hold on. You took the final decision. How? And I'm going to take the final decision. Voting. And I say, what did you do?
When they presented the names to us, people had the opportunity to voice out their concerns. I remember now the deputy minority leader, Honorable Abeji, making a statement that your friend saying, in as much as he will accept what the party has proposed, he thinks that going forward, we must always have an engagement before names are presented. Honorable Richard Koshiga, who then was also pushing for another leader, had made the same statement. And so even before the names were announced, there was this engagement with the caucus. That was when I came to Parliament first. Now, let's go to 2021. Just this particular one. The issue was raised again with the then General Secretary, who's now the chairman. And the caucus expressed the interest in that since the Haruna-led administration, a leader from 106 to 137 in terms of numbers, we should maintain them. But we didn't stop there. All the caucuses, all the regional caucuses were given an opportunity to go back and decide as to whether they wanted the same leadership. I am the secretary to the Upper East Caucus.
Okay.
We voted on each and every one of them and put them in envelopes. Honorable Nogbe was the one who went around the whole caucuses, the 16 caucuses, and picked out the decisions of the various caucuses. And the general decision of the various caucuses was that the leadership should be maintained. And so we felt that going forward, we should still continue with that. Now, the party, I've heard the argument that the party and the standing orders do not give powers and do not indicate that
which is
parliamentarians should elect or decide on their own leaders. But the constitution also does not say that the party headquarters must elect our leaders or say silent.
Okay.
So the next one you will fall on is the fact that decisions of the party are reserved for three bodies: Congress, NEC,
and AFEC,
and Functional Executive Committee. That's FEC.
Yeah.
The question is that at which of these levels was this decision taken?
Are you suggesting to us say decision no and your FEC na and your NEC na because Congress about Congress it's the NEC and the FEC and your money to take this decision way.
The point I'm making to you is that Functional Executive Committee talk to some of the members of the Functional Executive Committee, and they indicate to you that even at the last Functional Executive Committee, which was on Tuesday, when the issue first and foremost was never on the agenda, and when the issue was the attention of the committee was drawn that this thing had not been put on the agenda. Now listen to me very carefully. It was said that it was not up for discussion. So the question I'm making, that even among the three bodies of the party that can take decisions, which body took that decision? And
it's
one of the things we want to do.
Honorable, are you alleging say Sebe Nipebi and the Koshe Kukum and now or yes I changes no?
I am not stating Nipebi and the Koshe may catch or say I am asking you that even the party.
But honorable say fair can take a decision. No, neck and then take a decision. Then individual will take a decision. No, it was a come na it's an opposite.
All I can indicate is that I have seen a letter.
The honorable, meaning say we are Parliament. I mean Bongo MP.
Signed by the General Secretary.
Honorable Yabuche. Now I can Matthias here. Fair can take a decision. No, neck can take a decision. No, granted. It's in your view, why they take this decision? No?
So that is why I am stating, and I say them. So hope is want to take that decision. I can only speak to the letter that was written. I have cited a letter signed by the General Secretary, indicating that as part of the reorganization of the party, the leadership of Parliament has been reshuffled. What you are there? That is what I can speak to, because that is what I have seen.
Okay. Now, what is your suspicion? DNT Nebeba say, FEC, Functional Executive Committee, and then NEC, take a decision. And I have heard the chairman of the party, Asiedua Ketia, and then the general secretary of the party, only speaking to the issue. So by inference, you know, we bet only a decision, and as I say, Abba. What is your suspicion? I need to remember a chairman and the general secretary take a decision to change the leadership in a parliament. What's your suspicion? With you.
That is your conclusion. That is your conclusion. You are entitled to your conclusion. I have indicated that you are asking me as to so it doesn't mean that probably the person will take a decision. I cannot speak to that. But I can speak to the fact that I have cited a letter signed by the General Secretary.
Okay.
Indicating there has been, as part of the reorganization of the party towards 2024 elections. There has been a reshuffle of the leadership of what they call the Parliament.
Right.
That is what I can speak to. And I may say, based on that letter, and based on the fact that I have information the Congress never took that decision, NEC never took that decision. And in fact, this issue was not discussed at TEC. On the basis of these three factors, and these are the three bodies that can take decision on behalf of the party. The fact that these three bodies need the information available to me does not suggest that these three bodies took the decision. I am indicating that not even withstanding this one, and then the fact that the past two terms of cycles of Parliament, there has been constructive engagement with Parliament or with caucus to be able to determine who becomes our leader. We think that the process of elevating some of our colleagues, who, by the way, are qualified in their own right, the process of elevating them to be leaders of our caucus was not done in consultation and with the spirit of engagement. NAAC say, if we will have to submit to the authority of these leaders, we must at least have a say in who becomes our leader.
It's Sesiano, letter now, Fifi Kwesi, assigning a modie. You don't recognize it.
It's not a question of recognition. It's a question of stating our position.
I say position because
and I may say, you see, you are putting words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. And then what can who's logical reasoning kakra? Who's logical reasoning kakra? A more and critical thinking. A more avenue to infer, because say if more party structures and your MPP MP or better about party structures naturally. If NDC party structures actually say decision must be taken now. And your Congress is not craving to out. The next highest decision body in a neck and the fake. Now, start two bodies in an intimate take a decision now. Then any other decision that is outside this jurisdiction, no, a breach of the Constitution. Sign it here, and I sign it here.
The American. Yes, see, and I will state what I'm going to say. You can ask the question 200 times. I will state my position. My position is that as we speak today, there has not been engagement with the parliamentary caucus.
Okay. That point has been well made, but so let's make progress, maybe. Sesiano, my general secretary say, all reverse decision, no. On my year, It is final. Me no can say. Maybe why you? Who fear answer for parliament? Me no be there.
What's the general secretary saying?
Me say, the general secretary say the decision is final. I'm gonna reverse it. I'm gonna wie. And me who statement from Kwame Abuja calling for a meeting. And I was saying, I know Kwame Abuja say a ranking member on the Roads and Transport Committee. But statement was signed in his name as the minority chief whip. Again, me know what say CAE in Parliament. Oh, for ya at forcing and Kwame Abuja. Yeah, press conference. I'm not kasa no pay. CAE. Omo press conference. Omo press conference. Press conference.
Press conference.
And Parliament.
Okay.
In his right as minority leader.
Okay.
It's General Secretary say, I'll reverse it. Omo nominate you man say appoint you as the new leadership no. Appears to have already started work. Omo yo medjuma dada. It's the more petition no. Say mo mpene no. Se say the number.
Minia.
It's you.
It is anya me no na kasa already you see.
Time TV so.
It's not within TV so no. It is within my democratic right and the freedom of speech to be able to talk to you.
Sure.
I do not fight anybody who decides to address the press. I don't have a problem with
that. But in his capacity as minority leader, not ranking member on the finance committee,
I'm saying, oh, maybe I'm talking to you as the chief of my village or the chief of my house. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
The title you ascribe to yourself, I don't have a problem with that. And you see, I do not want us to zero down to the issue of personalities. It is not about the individual.
It's not about to say, I reverse this issue and then number.
And I make a joke say, we have decided to petition the party. We will submit our petition to the party. At least as we speak now, the 73 people who have decided to speak against the process and therefore petition, we will petition the party. We will wait for the engagement with the party. And unfortunately, the party is not on the TV. When we get there, we will know as to what next steps we'll take. But as I speak to you now, the 73 people insist on broader and deeper engagement.
It is a party then tie musufre aden amobeye.
When we get there, we'll cross it.
Now, it is omontie institution so be na be your caucus na so. They say what will be the effect on the caucus in case more party leadership no your imagine say be mujina na mujina.
One thing that I know very clearly about the National Democratic Congress, and for that matter, the parliamentary caucus, the NDC parliamentary caucus of the 8th Parliament, is that every time we enter into stage storms, we have a way of weathering it and coming out united.
Okay.
I am very convinced that at the end of the day, we will have a united front to fight against the inimical policies of this current government.
What about finally, say the reason into a party, no, you're going to say, oh, Mrs. Sahara do is because Oyerepa Kumia was secure no one interest and not the party's interest.
I
mean, that is information around. Say,
I am unable, first and foremost, I am unable to comment on what the gossips and rumors of other people. But I can state that the 136 or 137 members of the NDC caucus all have a united and a very clear intentions within your party. And that is to ensure that you better protect the state. We will protect the interests of our constituents and will ensure that come 2024, we will win a very huge margin and mandate to be able to correct the current ills of our economy. That I am clear of. All the 136 or 137 members of parliament, including Haruna Iddrisu, including Atuforsen. But the issues you are talking about will be a way, no. There are rumors I cannot comment on because I don't know what you're talking about.
I see. Okay. Medasi, member of parliament for Bongo constituency. In fact, the videos of Atuforsen are ready. Enche yebebo ama ashafo ahwe honorable e better wase yakoi nkomo be obi aro you better aso na edi nkomo no I say NDC caucus no in parliament say mu emojija kakra what you say the unity is not there we were ha we gina ha me pato say at the first statement na already a mo first statement no enfanto o mame na yen kan statement no na so that is the statement from Atufosa this morning on Facebook. Honorable Beka ni na afune we in 7 years. I say my dear friends, and this is from Kwesi Atufosa, Dr. Kwesi Atufosa, member of parliament for here Ejumako Enyan Esiam. He's also the ranking member. Well, since he had a minority leader. Oh, is that say over for the ranking is a minority leader? I don't know. But a party statement and the Ejuma. According to the party, Atufosa is not the minority leader. I say, I am honored and humbled to have been chosen. To have been chosen to lead our illustrious and gallant caucus in parliament. I thank the leadership of our party who have placed their trust and confidence in me. I am also deeply grateful to colleagues, the rank and file of our party, and the Ghanaian people for their profound support and solidarity. I have held fruitful and positive conversations with my senior brother, Haruna Idrisu. I commend him for his admirable stewardship when he was granted the opportunity by our party's leadership. As leader, it will be my duty to represent our collective goals with unwavering dedication and high integrity. I have no doubts that with your support, we shall succeed. It's, the personal word I want in the statement in here, leadership, leader, humble to lead, chosen to lead. It's just like family say me candy for my candy for there. But ye juma ama ye nyina ye so that is that force to wajiatum say he's not a minority leader. And an operation on the catch the video to be ready very soon. The police are here with juma. They bought Eddie chop. Honorable. Yes sir. You say Menyaji. And before Menyaji. Yes, Menyaji. Ejada NDC one say mono issues ni nyina no go for Jaika. That we can this for the but I mean you are in parliament with your colleagues there. NCC one kasano what do you say? Which say the bar common what do you say?
That's million. And they are not pay mama konya say many Ghana ma we didn't come more in the first place. I mean kase ye yendwene ye man ho ye yendwene ye party ho. I'm always very decisive. Say me but public. I mean yeah any contribution me yeah in chichimu and I say me can be a fire man ho a me time make sure say na me kase ye man. The interest of our nation. Ye man ye die ne nkoso. The mpanyefo say okoto say ija eda oyonkomo gisemu a na wasansuo asiwodi ho. We nye ne gisemu se bia mbejira na mabe enye mo se me ya gisemu disi for no.
Jedem.
We chia we constituents anopay. Omanda wo mentina mete.
Ma so kwanta for chemu na.
Chemu na na roma. So na mo be chidom. Yes so be som se ndem opese so mo.
Right.
Na mento aso. Entinya ade a wo se me kase NDC ejadem. Eliti wo se me kofa ntwenene nsanku ebojimani. Tinta am kasa ne se so ohwe ye governance system le won wo maimu a and e kwa fa so yebu ye mana. There's something I am taka ho sem say ye party any national constitution ne structures edibu ye man. E make kakra krebo man ye complicated. E man e to sing okwambi so. Ubehwe ye wo 3 major structures ya ohwe o man governance a e conflicting. Ye dikan ubenya se ye wo bibia ye party enti party no wo akonya bia eboama omano enya ekuo bia omedi omano nimu uwia no ba parliament na parliament so akoye wo mu a yato abayi on se omokota mese bedwo no si amanfo na nan ye nhwe se ye maano ebebu ne ye na the next one be the executives and wo hwa ase a judicial no omo mempanka
ho
e say omo no dwumadi omodie no omo I some omo te baby no mo hwese mrana ye ne be hihya ma ye ho no omo de be ye adwuma e bo papa yi and the party ni sa executive ni parliamentarians no e be who the clear cut leadership if you say in terms of clear cut leadership ni say o hwe amamunu mu a enka party ni de constitution makwa say enya party no mo hwese so mo nya kubia omo betimi aba abeye se omo be som omano eye parliamentarians ni executive president ni apamfo na ebare sa wi na Akua Asiedua bia na unhunu se wanne ewotumi obi so ti hana make the communication
but what you say party in a former government
na make be say
it you know at every point in time you know party is supreme even if the party is in government
party no omo yi wo mu no e ga fo yi wo mu
that's why Ghana for mo ka ka yi wo mu
o party say e man ha adwen you president Ghana for you nti wo kan ha is not a question of the party for you to go party for them or go me adwuma tell me be can say ye be come man say
matase
parliamentary so Ghana for you to ba you
right
and is do say wo moduma ye no say party be a consider na ezo critical ma Ghana for this ye can say e ba say party no e criticize you say no o Ghana for you na ya dwene ko adinta e be ma Ghana mamusem ene Ghana ye die no akwa she party na say and to say it me for kwambisu a enka oma ya to abayi omu wo national levels no and me bia ya e de ka governance no ka president ne ka ene parliamentarians no komunya kutobde ka se na partner a support if you say another day no parliamentarians no omu dira party ndim na so mu ya ma Ghana
and correct
and is a ko say Ghana forces here no ye de omu no ase ye mu no ho akire omu because a party to keep major decision and you're gonna afford that also and in terms of will express concern say I didn't know say a banisa the only amount for kitum say sadna party name the ka brom de sade no I was say NDC nya akwanya no mutimi di omoni di abanachi no mo hwese de aban yi mo mutima ka no zo ntoka yebe e ba se ye be kan NDC ko wasam go za MP with na mo fu say yes re ba yes ma kwan amagan ko so yes ma Ghana ahwiase and the bla ho say edum pepe so nyina checha adwene ne de bo dwumadie me ko se ko ba no say e fa ba bi e ko chia ma be ye oyende kese ba to ma ho ne sofa o man ne sofa and in terms of fees time no me sa de no e ade bi a e mo o man no nchekire to se mienu o mo hwe the experience ya helna wo muntaka no wo e de ye dwumadie bi a ko mo hunu se kasabi o mu de ko mo experience no yodi o mu de no ke beboa se ke be konosa e to se miensa o mo hunu se political crowd constitution na ya sangofu wo no e boa NDC e boa o ma no because helna adi NDC ani meduma besu aduru na wo hwe na experience we see well organized na wo hwe se we endowed and the video would this be kitu bi baabi nti e betech ma Ghana fo hunu se ye babia yatete no na nim je konkan obetima bo man no wo man chechire mu na se ko be se ye be sideline no amna ko je ba nti ogina Ghana fo if you say also to be
na utie bawa o say
be come ho
amo issues no is not about say atoni experience agboja ni experience amaboa ni experience no enye individual no omo problem process no e kwa ye fa so eyi wo no e no mo wasem
me ba ho
bitio
e do hwemu a de ekwa say and this was suspicion omo mo chire no say okwan bi so no kan leadership no omo amwa omo strategy okwan bi so say the passage of the lady omo tawo de yama ide be yatu acceptance of bad omo hwe am yatu budget yatu appropriation yatu ne kan fo hunu say kayema o man ensense ho wa bra Simon nan ka o man me
when the workers say want yema na kaka because at least you na ye share TV
good
and this for bomb homode in terms of resistance
very good
so yem penny ile vya madawama about 1% in there na ye 1.75% and I'm here about 1.5%.
That's about one.
And it's about that is the credit to them. Again, 2022 budget, they rejected it. Our parliament, you have videos, and now you show videos.
Politics now. Yeah, you know. Omu Eliba be omu a play or crime say. Also by out but Taki omu say Adena or Maggie Baget not to in the first place. I was you know which was the heavy Baget and young into na when you first step a year I think you have details. Yeah. And that's only be about and see you could do it dear. Young Prima you live in young Prima Batman. I already Batman. I go through. Yeah,
because they didn't have the numbers. How many numbers? Only 138, only 137. I'm closer than you can say a two head count, a head count of parliament. Obviously, MPP we need
perfectly
because it's Yama and Zema. He sits with you
perfectly. Chindi, I would say, you almost said person I be umudi.
Yeah, one difference.
Now, but mama, yeah, you home, yet didn't come over here home. And you who said, "What is a much you know how
I'm watching."
And that's what I make a publication because some of them were as I idea and say, also we always service who did that. And then I make a bit more idea be say, what can be leadership for something but have gone fishy. They are not happy.
Well,
what
am I corrupt?
Why will I take
almost secure their personal interest?
Meanwhile, someone said, "Tell me that you are Munim say you don't have the numbers. Technically, on the floor, no, you can be put to question, no, yes or no.
Yeah.
More consequence they be impressed is a head. To prove to you, say they've done what they think, and that's how we move on. As at now,
it's you know, what can 2023 budget? Minority funny be a Guinness say. How namun takava jimo akoye kana baby.
Some of the budget believe say come bet my yama budget and come maso come gija. What me guys? That was what they were in for. Now concern or move his home now.
Now what to chamber no who's are corrupt. What to chamber the movie.
Omuna against her.
But on your corrupt amount.
The man is a fine gentleman. Or you feel everybody. Obiabe on the shortcomings.
Okay.
But to me, what I see on the floor, the people who floor say, or you will be very friendly.
Okay.
Or you will be always or you be assembly. With me back majority side. On the exchange, you will be what shall be a bee. Usually, Dimmy and Noah, just or prepare enough, say, or your leader. And interview movie say, I do come over fast one. And more papa in the future. And Bassana, a way to say, a near be a coso. See, the first one we was hiding say, a yadibia almost a suspicion to which we can say, Masana echo. It was me, and this was informed by a Nema, and I say, and this for would heavy say, almost Nema echoes or memu, says so many ding, among full soon, any idea, or more conclude say, power de a baby. And to more per se, or more bitch say, Ubia what end this may also be Yamagana if you go and more for power. Go to
Sama.
This is what you make power there, but I don't make a general. Or more from government, you cried.
I see.
And it is handy, and they inform them say, we end this no parliament, dear, Boamasa, I think possible we say, and you show Malu, the top of my hand. And it's a 1 man or man here, bag it in the 1 more man here, Magibata to dear, and Nick say, more, a month for the young hoping tea, and shall ma. Omano and you, I say, ended the next a year or so, but automatically. General, that's all suspicion. No, it is there. Oh, see, we are trained. No, seven, and my voice as someone near ye trip as soon as and the woman, yeah, what to say, and this more cry to do for the abandoned Muku, ye bar from coming, a home, no one didn't go out, some goes more cranny, ye bar. And the equipment to say, Omoku was a conclusion about where I told you. I told you, Muya, Amasadi question said, one more prepare for their shadow government.
Okay.
And the never I didn't trust them to become a idea. And to one believe say, on bet my warm course, almost shall say, and into no more side we are what it means implication they say, dear, Omutima, almost all made man, or more prepare from the word go. It's there. This was a catch all. And this animal will make me dead, he said. Second, say, now, Massa conflict now make medical Kayano. They be entrenched with a protestant. Emma Omani, the finest opportunity, Emma in things of woman. To the Biana Kwesi, Nipper be, and who say, when you fed the chinchilla your parliamentary crowd, so one Mohammed and you say, Yama see. Emma, my member, A toss be mu, no who were immediately said, President Mahama, for President Mahama, Eka said, because part in the Kai, say, or who said, President Mike,
and no, say, and no, Benefso, one idiom, Kwesi part already uncle. I would rather make in some lady if you party leadership do but Kwesi party in your party leadership or play the next party leadership
but just say we see as someone need a year that's a and when we prepare the minds of the party people say Parliament were innocent they say you front say
obisu say Mahama
and don't say a besa na nake say enye clear cash as you say on ka ho dey say na we ka there say and way oje say we dia nake say in a way no ama onno takre na ase enye visa
okay
now the final point I say making say chedi emi na hia the way you conduct no yen chichimu na manfo hu say do be wo mo say ye akabi yen nyina wa dwemi say Ghana emra nya adwuma wa canals ni nyina wi edu ba bi say enkopa chewo ebi we say onya hwe yen kamum na ma sleeping dogs and lie and we have a say agree say party asem to no enya manenka then it means say wow lose forever and the woman no ma bia as o man no tiese ye mamra nya adwuma tiese ye hwe man to tia to no enkopa sa near the shortcut baba emamu a Ghana.
Okay. It was for the member of parliament for Mansum Kwanta constituency. Your Honorable Judge Abiteki and Adrian Komo. Yeah, Dr. Smart Sapon, senior research fellow. Yeah, Kumasi Tech University. About the Kenya Justice here. Now, and Komodi Dima here Kenya said, "Bini kaka chao say right from the beginning, kaka say at 4 now Obaba press conference. We share a statement or issue now. What Jatum says say he is the minority leader. Also, and how we do so akasa." Press conference no omo wie che say no omo wie videos na ready oma yentie mu nsam ye ba then mema Dr. Smasapon so ache na dwen e wo ne course
no doubt that with the support of the entire minority caucus in Parliament, we shall succeed. May the God Almighty guide us, bless us all. But let me also add that our first responsibility is to unite the caucus. That will be number one in the agenda. Things of this nature happens, but obviously there's the need for us to show leadership, and we will do just that. Most importantly, I will focus the next month to tackle 3 things. First, I wish to first of all send a message to the MPP that the people of Ghana have fallen on them to downsize their government, to reflect the mood of the country. You are asking people to forgo their coupons or interest. You are asking the ordinary Ghanaian to sacrifice his payout. And so therefore, if His Excellency the President intends to reshuffle his government, let it be known that we in the NDC will not accept an attempt if the current size of his ministers increased by 1, that one person may not receive our cooperation. And in the end, we also wish to assure the people of Ghana that as part of our engagement with the Finance Committee and the Health Committee, we have agreed to do public hearing on the audit of the COVID-19 expenditure, public hearing, beginning on the 7th of February 2023. At that point, we will pay due diligence to the duties given to us as the people of Ghana. And then finally, we will also embark on a roadshow where we will galvanize the people of Ghana and educate them on the meaning of what this economic crisis is going to take us through. But to conclude on this matter, I will appeal to the rank and file of our great NDC party to keep calm. Members of Parliament are in good hands. We will work with them with due diligence. Obviously, we are not new in this house. I've been in this house for 14 years. I know the capabilities of all our colleagues. Some I met, some came to meet me.
That's the new minority leader. Press conference just about 10 minutes ago, and I'm here. Or address a media and Onyomo Kasai in his capacity as the minority leader of parliament. Yes. And yet the ranking member on the finance committee. Nenchen was Kwame Abuja. And also so what's a hobby as the minority. In fact, I'm not fair me. Catch him from the press conference. Yeah, I'm putting this on record. It is, the reporters were around on the cover. In his capacity as minority chief whip, not ranking on the roads and transport committee. Not say at all left hand side, no, Ahmed Ibrahim Banda. One of the changes in by Nankano na Ngofoki Kan, one no, and before national executive elections, no, openly declare support at the ma a year as you don't get here. When you interview, and I about interview no will be here. Or no say caucus in there that they will throw their weight behind the year as you don't get here. And I heard do so at the time they had gone former minority leader. She said there be Obianka as a caucus in the tiny chi. Politics and air cross. So that was a Atoforsen. Dr. Kisel Atoforsen. Doc, what's your last point? Okay.
Osha yomu that point say on so mu come prime minister. So statistically no. Omo mu yidi ni na no. Be hambu.
Omo mo yede na me.
Didn't he say so me be hambu.
Oh sir say omo resisting this new leadership no. Me omo working ATM.
Me say me be hambu.
Me ba wa interview. What said how respond to me? Influence. What is influence say they don't know honorable.
That said me say
it's a be hambu. It's in the party we work against them.
You are not in government. And opposition. Who opposition behavior?
Okay.
And our government to behavior. No more opposition. No behavior. And let's see. And tell me, say, "Omo so much from government will that." And the mayor no, ebetre where they will be.
Dr. Smart Sapo, yes, senior research fellow, Kumasi Technical University, Dr. Akua Asiedua.
Yeah,
I think I'm who.
Oh. Nyame adom ye guso.
Yada miasi. Utie Atoforsen kakra. These are excerpts of in the press conference no. In fact, me statement to issue here we share wedding now choosing to lead me early day or become who say Yankopon dom they will succeed as man. Into what that now when you be no kase atu should hasten slowly.
Yeah.
On to the kakra because you see a basa me nti me ho asesa maba. Inti ankebeya and come on your man dedi and sana sa press conferences where you need taking the credit in why political scientists what we mean now politically no it is saying
yeah
no you no question no and I say I talk to no bokaka
oh many paka ma me no asen me nche busu afagem rehwe ye any one so mu etie baby bia omu hwe free be mo match let me start it this way. In politics, if you don't know who is being used for the donkey job, if you don't know, and if you don't know who is being, in quote, fooled, not in the, then you are the one. You're selling it out, no?
I think one of the books, George Anda book, he made this point.
And you know, if you thought, say, Kessel, you tight friend, the leadership of the house, any immediate ranking chairs, ranking members, no mufidi. So your leader, you don't have to be knowledgeable in
everything, of course.
But you rely on
the ranking members, like the extended leadership.
Extended hand. Now, when it comes to finance, the channel of communication is not through the ranking to the leader. Now, he rises to advocate, by himself. That was where I started suspecting, saying maybe the link is widening, and I say,
but Usha, means vote of censure, you say, I thought it was a star witness.
Yes.
And the general ding.
Yes.
And of course, there are a few times that an honorable leadership to speak on any matters. Yes. Because they have the opportunity to raise any matter on the floor.
Yes.
It's maybe Rebecca say the man slightly disagree with you, because I have seen her too consistently on leading agenda, economy, finance, almost all the time in the chamber. But that's what I see from my observation.
Health exactly. But when you are doing it with the leadership support, and usually you see, and as any parent, so on one tangent and so
you see
you
it.
Can see.
Okay.
But I mean, all in all, me mumudie. Now we all know that change is a constant term. But the only thing that doesn't change is change.
Of course.
You know, one way or the other, there will be a position of also neno on forever. I was only thinking, say, first, it was not necessary.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't say change here. Constant term there, but and you change beyond you change. And number two, say pass nanka cohesion and I say peaceful coexistence between Sankofuya Yaka, Miaminia Ahmed, Oshe Agboja, Oshe Ato, now Oshe Mubarak, Ne Haruna, New Mumuka, Seni and who say they are holding the fort. It looks like Makabu Nanka control parliament. So I don't know why. Anka A B Anka side decision we cry Anka I told that resistance. Say, oh, Minuano. Munkoso a man leader. Say support be a me here be a Mekoso Adiaman.
Oh, I told could have resisted. When the party paying for Babonim, you don't want to disrespect the party leadership. The party leadership don't have their own paying for. There's own person will be disrespect.
Now the second bit. The second bit in the senka say Haruna prepare the grounds for the change. No, I am not going to say I've been a leader for so years. I would want to take it back then allow some of them nami mentor nami say or no free and no balance and a change we all would know so a transition properly thought through, consulted, and the grassroots would have had. And so I'm getting the feeling say part MPs no chairman executives no come almost every time. If you hear chaos at Tamale South, now take chaos at
Aswansi,
it tells you say and yet.
But Aswansi, it's very interesting what is happening. Faction be some party, a jubility, a DD, and one other faction. So say Omontiasi, Omega, Basa, but that's also the a split. But Tamale South there, all the points is unanimous.
Tamale Kumasi the who's in recent times as
confusion
against the person of Mubarak. For me, it was expected here in Kumasi, but na se konfo impo na ultimate na iPhone ho ko se so called konfo papa ne ba promise be yes ade no they are going to make it look like the MPs, current MPs are demons and that one angel is coming. You're careful now. I mean, every day there is ade ABT. You better be as ABT and be only ade. As for Alhaji Mubarak Muntake's own there, it is a special case. But the American said the entire change could have been managed by Nanotia commentary na Banwa. First was the justification the chairman sought to give. Say the 2024 election.
Economic funds, energy, petroleum,
and roads. Or the economy, energy, petroleum, faba. For me, we must have reason the cry anke change it there. And I make us a change is natural. But if you do so, then when we came, your star boy in economy. If Atufosen is a star boy in economy, where you free, where he was dedicated to that, had never administrative position.
I don't go take over.
Then it means the reason for bringing Atufosen has been weakened. Because
I don't go no deputy at on the finance committee. I am learning information I can say I don't go now be the ranking on the finance committee.
And you will be feeding Atufosen.
Exactly.
So what it means is that Atufosen is going to play more of administrative role than the expert.
Exactly.
We wanted him to be another chairman. The party wanted him to be. And all the reasons that surrounds it. Media for me, the reason was unnecessary. if you could say, in fact, consultation, no, a side issue. Oh, yeah, and that they, as the leadership of the party, have been given the mandate by the people to take this.
But we are learning from Edward Bawanopeya, and this was news to me. Commanding in Abai and my tries and my pay information and all of that. You know, remember to believe, say, there was a decision from the leadership of the party. Yeah. But they see decision there in MPP, say, you know, almost same committee, and more neck and all of that. It's for the so more fake and a neck, you know, so and they say take a decision. According to the Bawano, and yes, I two bodies that take a decision. It's a Kwesi, the chairman and the general secretary and they take a decision. In fact, I have personally, and I'm saying this on record, reached out to some of the executives of the party. Say, but some of Kasa on this issue. I'm saying Debbie and the chairman and the general secretary in Kasa. Yes,
and it means a lot.
So it means a lot because if a party has taken a decision, they understand and they say every party executive has the capacity, the competence to speak on the matter. But in this case, Omar Lebetano to chairman and the general secretary. I don't know, but for you, politically, institutions so bang and the benya party, I mean, in parliament going forward.
Psalm 91 says Haruna and
they say 73. And the bar confirm say 73 say Haruna Moon stay.
And on the other side 90 also wants the change to remain
exactly.
Already know Emuache and Ushe the conspiracy senina namhua. Obi say why Muntaka, the person who holds the only seat in Ashanti region,
CBD. CBD, no.
What does it? Can you imagine
the CBD,
the essence of this change? And we are talking about Ashanti.
Yeah,
Ashanti, no NDC votes no Kenya. So saying so-called strongholds, no baby brave for.
Even though endorsed, but in terms of numbers, no. Percentage-wise, yes, sir. But in terms of numbers, there was so
effect. Huge politics, and so percentages in time count too. Internet move 50% and move +1 become. It means the qualifying factor is the number, not the percentage. And that for me, I don't know how it's going to go, especially if it reflects into the vote for the first time, I rather they may lose as one seat.
I see.
Yeah, for the first time.
They may lose as one seat for the first time.
Paka, the gains are MPP year prior to 2020 elections at Aswasi. 2016, the vote margin was just about 6,000.
Okay.
2020 and a widen year by additional 1,000. I call by 17,000.
Okay.
And you know, if you reflect on the gains made in 2016, now all the gains are NDC so year in 2020. Now say NDC echo year divided in Aswasi.
Yeah.
All it means is that MPP just needs to work for what they got, extra 1,000, and they may win. They may win the seat if the NDC presents a division. Memobia and Teki Muntaka for granted.
Powerful.
It will be strange for any NDC member to take Muntaka for.
Chairman is
Chairman and Kennedy. And you know where this thing stems from? People are still speculating widely. I would say Ashanti region, Nana Kwesi chairman.
Yeah.
Ebe we need and if I can say Jina Muntaka's support. In fact, he personally was part of the team that championed say maintaining Nana Kwesi as regional chairman.
Okay.
Nana Kwesi also was near almost the campaign manager for Ofosu Ampofo in the national chairmanship race.
Exactly.
It looks like a trying to say, okay, fine.
Right, so man supporting I said in Katia. Yeah, Muntaka, how would I do so? Or man supporting I said in Katia. I mean, you know, check what Kanamaka. That is information that they told Kanamaka. Muntaka, how would I man supporting I said in
Katia. People are thinking strongly, say, the chairman said, no, theater Malay for us and no Mukana. They actually address as
yeah.
So they know what they are talking about. In Tamale, the MP is able to give them very good, about 73% of the votes that made him win the seat. It goes to Ono. The presidential candidate won by I think 52% or so in Tamale. And Haruna win by 73% or so. So check the difference. Now, I say, who cause such a stay in such an area? What will be the implication thereon? Okay. Because the Tamale people want to maintain their Haruna, but then they may think that to a penny. What is your input in all these things that the chairman and the secretary and co are doing? Remember, chairman and Nimu Mapek Chanesubi. Yeah. The president, the former candidate. President Mahaman and Nimbebaso. They want to know candidate Mahamad's position on this matter. They want to know.
But Owusha was a political scientist for Mahama on one casano new future in the party of for re-election. A very prudent, politically expedient to say Robert Montekasa and they will never
You see, my DC and Yahweh say now they feel they have already won 2024. Yeah. They find complacency. Let the NDC know say they have not won election 2024. And that Nyomube Yebiano should be that which will add a single vote to their camp and not that which will make them lose a single vote. And I should have been like this. Change way pa and so far so saying. Is it to make a Jumako for happy as against Tamale for Anna? Because and they can say Jumako for a
more issue statement. What are you for issue statement?
And then you are losing one. And to compare Jumako vote, Agboja is in parliament with 13,000 votes, as against over 67,000 of Haruna. The numbers will have to count. The numbers will have to go into so change.
My own project Agboja Simbi, okay, and I'll come to Doc on that. We issue just a quick circular B, and if it is ready, we can project it now. Or say, and it would be a phone line check. Now, honorable so quickly enough, or say, we, and this is the instruction of a year after forcing as the leader. As I say, this is sort of the instruction of a year to force it as the leader, and it is ready to know kind of briefly now because there's something that I'm addressing now about addressing. So now I say, respectfully, I am directed by the minority leader. Minority leader here to force him to convey the following: that all legitimate concerns by colleagues have been duly acknowledged. Now, the newly appointed leadership have held a cordial and fruitful meeting with Honorable Haruna Iddrisu this morning. Now, that a meeting has been scheduled tomorrow between leadership and party executives at the party headquarters. Now, and that's the party leadership led by the national chairman, agreed to meet our entire caucus next week, Tuesday, specifically on the 31st of January 2023. Now, I had Ambassador document on Aboshan and Somameno because I'll ask a question on that. That based on the foregoing, those calling for a meeting tomorrow should suspend their plans and await Tuesday's meeting. I'm not agitating. They say a number of meeting be. Agboja catch on in his capacity as minority whip, chief whip. So we no try next week Tuesday meeting. No, we are all committed to the party unity and respect for our caucus. Let's close ranks and work together to meet the expectations of the struggling Ghanaian people being suffocated by the cruel and corrupt Akua Asiedua government. Signed Kwame Governs Abuja minority chief whip. Clear. Now the point 4, and what I hear the point 4 no, remember honorable so. Or say the leaders of the party next week Tuesday, a meeting. What are your expectations? Say some meeting then a party and you say the decision was taken by only 2 people. Only 2, not the entire party leadership. Honorable, what should be your expectation? Then in NCM for Pepe and Ban, I say come December.
I say, Macar, no more, and no more gonna say, Udi teacher Nasu and Copacho.
Teacher Nasu and Copacho.
Copacho, there could be a movie say, eno na mad bia no abso me chiro mo nyuma no nsubone esi duabo obi wi ana fa dem hye na so yenu dua nya wo ye na nti wa dwene bu fo se ade a me yetia me nwie ya me fi se ka se yemfa ye no nkan tu yemfa se be tam mu bi so no ya ma na yem se yi bon se wanka san na wuti bo an wudi to ye kan na ba ko do no o mun ka fin jiro an na se and ogiri yes and at for the no ko tazo ndi go get hand later hand keke that doesn't go that way
je ga to for that go reject
and it also what you do is say just say one tumrika tell for can say oh
why press conference
what planet in the video yeah
because in the midst of the storm the press conference instructed minority whip I mean all my deputy senator
one say come who shall mo ka cho say on the ABC bia wo me fanche na nwa enko anim
committee be na was parliament
no agriculture and government assurance
okay agriculture and government assurance unfortunately leadership too
under the committee
okay we are friends on the committees unfortunately leadership for any committee no so but we matter force ni obit my job no
the emma me session can say on manning things on say omuhu atose ono no o no nonsense say the ban you and you ne idea ne say also can be a abandonment government and one in the you know to the
I told you want to abandon government
oh no why won't you on say in finance in India but we share the we see argue for ina otimi ya mo say Ghana kwa no kema ene de kya kwa Ghana entimi sorry
no say parliament ko ya so one of the economy win CC na to force in camp so okay become
we are trying to me can me ka bibi me to your platform so I say country no financial sector ne bank that go no country ever say a bit me say into two consider because country and your company
Sri Lanka
and your company me ba
Sri Lanka
yaton
oh they be say baby could be is a virtually say
yaton but say all say company come back on yaton
but mind the yaton
exactly and it's sana mama duru hono na o mamu fono na omu nyentu do man yomu dia itebese do mekini so man fona nyentu man ye dia to say soro man na e want two governance system no omo hu se o se ye wu amana makoya no etoso bi emu so man fona anyentu se ye going concern e beto de be yasin say no say ye and this is a going concern dia yes mo is interpret going concern na mo nti going concern ase ene ma o ma bi to say do be do na o man fona ye prepare say omba appropriate enough of their common resources because the multi from money ma mo wono e bi mfa nya o man dey so mo say man go na so long as oni pa bi o ma gina wo say ye ma o man no hwe ye dia na be appropriate eni ne ma ye woni bi ye dey hwe o man no o so man gina
Mati doc next week Tuesday quickly let me be for line now the expectation we are quick
yes
is that financial say mo ye adwuma
oh yeah
it mean say everything reverse betim na badia
o ma start yeah we show well I mean oh yeah their leadership may go and come na kwan fa so ya de ko ni ade na ma you know Mubarak ye party penipa when this Haruna ye party penipa in fact in this Fourth Republic they have actually grown to become giants in parliamentary politics and adi position kasiye pa ba kwenye in this last parliament here speaker etimi free opposition party nanka position kasiye pa ba kwa opposition na we need that so pa eboa pa minority leader and no representation in government uka leadership of the legislature wing and a place that political parties hold dear me sure say Nema Bibri and Ako into this decision and we are by including the fact that we need that position to be from our camp as so yami boy and now yami BB as an aba I'm for reading into it ni ayehwe say atofo na mini problem bia with him is a fine gentleman. He recently graduated with a PhD.
Exactly.
And all those things.
He's a young guy, 44 years. He's a young man, 44 years.
What we really want to see from him is leadership that is unifying. You don't whip people into line when tempers are high.
Exactly.
You calm down, you appeal them. The whip system starting when everybody is on the same frequency with you. Mestre, the party leadership, like we have heard, and that's what we expect them to do. They are going to tell them, oh, Aruna, YB, Bema baby, Amenia, Pache. Yeah, Haruna is a very matured person, a lawyer in good standing. Or the beche. Mubarak, YB, Kumase, no crank a party position because his position is that Ononoma MDC Nya here to, enter into the race very well.
Okay.
NDC Timinya said the recent 47%, and then they show that they come a haka hopa, as one as a hopa, and no free more. The strength they need to sustain any election will be gone. Until why you do now, all this so afache, they are mature people. What I want to beg them, I want to join the NDC fraternity to plead with them. And they say, now the party that gave them the opportunity, and they, if the party has taken the opportunity from them, this is not the end of the world. At least in their capacity to support their own friends who have come. Yeah, now sometimes a DB say maybe okay. And they shouldn't think about only today and the effects of what is happening and to maybe lose their support for the party that has given them all the support. In fact, NDC and Kebia Haruna, any Mubarak, Ebia and Kebeti or Munkakra or Maimua, Naya Kwanfu Biso. NDC has helped them. They should at this time.
There is a time to reward the party.
Yeah, they should at this time try and show some level of love back to the party that gave them
the opportunity.
And this is a very scriptural advice. They should try and do it for them.
You dog party, that's the dog. Party na wow. Was on Bedia. I mean, looking at how they've come on Bedia. I mean, the park, human beings say, you did the kaka ebeba ewo. It's that's Dr. Smart Sapon and the Casada no saying pen for Monfanche, Yadi ba Monfanche. Maybe a full answer them on the next 2 minutes. But I'm born Kai say, also sit down first class real estate, Emma Sakunyanum. So, also architecture design or design for building, no, when the design, when the plan to be so was assassin up so ton so but you meet me abo almost ton assassin be to be so tobia okwa on be ni na e dia ma you no call no me POP on me roofing on me ceiling works on me fumigation the ban say on be solar energy ama on be ni na dia ma doorbells CCTV cameras first class real estate and yes I know man there was for omo danyame omo ECG opposite NHIS office na woda yame here ehwa anomwo from one pay on 0596385878 0596385878 and 0208185052 0208185052 and 0268363410 0268363410 na Kojak semembo nkaye se utia o yakaka wenya kata kakra wenya code kakra bomodi ase obepe eye omu proko nibi proko na what's spell PROCOLD mo share so any other spelling there a fake sana proko ko Kojak ewo ho Kojak no so mo spelling KOJACH Kojak when any other spelling from sana machoya and also so a fake open be ato but oben be drugstore be a ben obi aben be ato open do it to Kojak farmer omo kanshi drug lane e won crime betima from 0302 678999 0302 678999 omo eye am toothpaste and mouthwash no so e wo ho and am toothbrush no sebe ya rin the pen na ma rinam kaka esimi se na ma eye nkaba enum no wo toothpaste ne bi ene omo charcoal that's the charcoal toothpaste and toothbrush ene omo mouthwash na mpacho e be sanka ni nyina efi wonum na charcoal toothpaste no koja charcoal toothpaste ma wo se no ai ding strong and then should be timia but they say obon ho ban nje bi afan kai ba me dem and they are no pain man be phone lines in the mouth quickly na fe you come in with suggestions and a comment e bia doctor ka bibi anya de person obisa question wa ba ya no ona mo ase obe say obisa no question no so be ya no e dem and they are no pay 0594192409 and 0322497263 that is the numbers to call but me can a few messages e wa say Schiffman say, I commend the Sweden executive for how they've started destroying the NDC from Parliament. The NDC has not offered any solution to our seeming problems, and we can't entrust Ghana into their care. Ghana deserves better. Abain Efria Shaiman. Abain, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Parker. Now what is saying?
I made me Oyerepa buy it on pay.
Yo, mami fight theater sema uni wa beja kwa majipia o mangana undo nti mabetena wa no pay amobobo nsemu. Mr. Parker. Mbia mitachi so mischief ya na wazuzu. NDC ana yewu se ebe hia se ebe reshafu. We kura tire se your leadership omutili take decision boldly. Inti intermediate message kura te na nado dan kwa kufado. Ebe ya ko nti from kura na then Rambla Befa Guanu no fire 2 years yake. Because you said another down kwa kufado na memoria ati tiapa temo abere 6 years ni
Abai Mati Medasi FNC ya Medasi. Mamu kwa chuma mpona na po good morning.
Hadie. Yeah. Paka me do chuma mpona makate flat yemna benyi na hini. Midiane na napon papa. Paka anope unimanyamfo komando se wo show Oyerepa TV. But me fancy ani abaso bucket ya fama no abegafo ewa adwumapa ene tompa mo so mman oye nka mi before adwumapa no 2020 paka NDC for issue onye de mi se media minim se omoni nim ne ye ma wo mo ene omo ye bet ade a general ye ne de media mi timu chirechemu ni ya ne me huni se mafia game bi wo mafia ni nyina ne se eye omo kwa ye omo election no omo support no ena general effect wo yu mu fra go ni mu edan se wo sha ye shele na drusu aduma waye e wo mna se be mama NDC a sa change to me tia me gina ho amenti ate e dey be say at the party body wo no mo na general secretary ne chairman kwa take decision say e wo say it san enkofu
that is an allegation by Edward Bauer you should that name the credit woman but I will still probably thank you David FFA Bwakwa Dave good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Pagana.
Yamadi Moya David, it's your pay.
You're running off. I am a Yurahoma, and before Ghana for Nipatuntum. What the year Juma, Amba or Mino, consecutive 6 years, and fear upon here. And I won't call up 1 answer, over to me assume Paratana. And the Yadunia saw Batunia, and then you before. Adia ya kasa adi before adia suma clear sa on kwale fuforo somla na fuforo somfa de nyansa mbepua ne yankwa yenim agente nya ko onto kwa arale eduru so ne muntaka no ma mo bua sa abawe ama abawe bobusia useless busia
David this allegation we can't substantiate it David Medasi you call us corner so hello good morning
Paka
nana nza
Paka na men sense no what na mikasa fi ana pa mi chia abeja fo nyina
Obusa kwa ba etio
na mi chia Dr. Mamadou Bauni adini break na mi chia chama odinu kwa pia poka chia da hodiazo Paka ma mi kwa ma cham so on NDC for that na mikata say NDC for mu changes na mo ye ne de e ya mo akasa mo party decisions na ma ye de o ma ye mu changes le mo dia na pa minister honorable Manson Kwata minister ni say Omo MPP for no that omo parliament omo ka omo humo no mo nya se papa betimi aboama omo adwuma ba fufu ado aya no ya subject etimi ato so sense tianka omo nkom wambo no omo nkom peso so omo ni dwuma ba mo ma parliament anya mo na tanji for be to me a omo ne be te kura
Matera no se Medasi you fancy ya mama corners corner so hello good morning
Paka good morning
yes I'm but your first and everything
but Desmond Ebuakwa.
Okay, Akwa Yanko.
Paka, I'm a pay. The better the catcher and before no one won't say. We now ban. No one you imagine say we say Nuntino. Omu Dimo, we see no move who said in Papa, Mubaba Party in my intimate power 2024. Omu two Magrim or Sabian, one after the NDC for no so I wait a year to trouble about parking so. And then you follow the Omu cool. And then you follow me cool. Omuti omuhwase ye na ewe kiri na ase to ne maba park ne so ye nya ye na ewe kiri ne nya abotre
Medasi this morning mama corners call so hello good morning hello good morning me pa your first and everything
Mr. Promote and somebody the Gambia number 1
okay Akwa no pay it you solo
Number 1 mama mo jima pa mo ye matia go to mahini na to tumpura o ni ma pa o yenti kaka me pete na kan se ni da ka andi go ayi no no e to mo pa because
because you Mutaka Parliament in Command. We have one bad boss and to grow and Tana. Many it's Mutaka.
I'm call Latobia Koshi, Kweku Ewo. Kweku, good morning.
Okay, Kweku, listen, Latobia Koshi. Boss, you know,
me too.
There is something that was in Yakupo Donema, no?
I don't know, Papa.
Yakupo Donema. There are some wasted years to have Ghana French politics more. The people have to grab and sometimes it's about how we can learn what about you more. I don't win.
Me too.
I 11 wasted years, no. PNDC around. Should they ever get those years in Gap Nasa? Ghana will not remain as it is. There will be a lot of things. Not to claim that they are going to solve our problems. No, they don't have what it takes to solve our problems. Because let me tell you, the NDC want to look NDC. That is why they change. Because how do I agree to Mono? They have a future. They know say one day they will leave this country. They are not be a minimal in some of their accents. They know say he has a presidential future. He has a good future as far as politics in this country is concerned. And to never be one more, the way the NDC want to go, he can't go that way. Because the NDC is a propaganda tool, a machine. The way I have a chance of the I don't agree to Mono.
Gokumati, Midasi, Besia. Radio move on Chemi. Memfa cause be a beam. Delvin Nana Bones Watson when you're 1 year. And there was that age 1. Nice boy. That means I don't make a nice boy, sir, but I don't for be a silver. The banner no. It's a year Delvin Nana Bones Watson. And there over passing him out. I would happy birthday to you. Very nice boy. Ewa. It was for the best year. Now, me create a monk is a KB Vocational Institute. Says all per se, we kick the Christian makeup artist. Who was a creating him for so young. Come on. Try the original kind of come on. Okay, table into pastries, flower decoration, fashion design, KB Vocational Institute. Right? DS and MVT for a certificate be as on the correct pa number special classes for Edma and Cromania 9 years to 12 years. In Benvity Baba, we are crab between 9 to 12 years. No need design manoa. Your special arrangement at the mom. Your weekend and the part-time classes and our hostel facilities and so you know. Me patrol beats me from on 0246 949491 0246 949491 and 0265 303840 0265 303840 or more is Sophia Asaman or here quite what cry or on more. Now no in your 5 years. Oh wow. In your 5 years. Or your part-time fly. Promise broadcast 5 years, yes. It's honorable. You they invite him special to our 5 years anniversary. It's in radio in your 5 years and a team in your 2 years. Oh, okay. The same day. And yet it's PB and a carbon in 5 and yet TV no baby. TV in your 2 years. But the radio is 5 years. It's you can in every this anniversary, you know. Next month, yeah. They say it's just February. Yeah.
So my 14th February, no.
The whole of baby on you are starting from on the 10th. The whole of February, you know. Yeah, anniversary month. Nice. And baby sa you will and your baby. In fact, Jamia Duma on the 3rd Nankasano and you meno. A Friday you meno. Be service wa high, but then you see a bompaye at the Yamiasi. That is on the 3rd Nankasano. I want to share in our safe. They invite you. Invite you now was in the constituency.
I think I was here.
Oh, okay.
The program CNT.
Oh, I see. Then we are anniversary guest.
Yeah,
anniversary guest. No. It is for university.
Kwesi. I was saying 4 years. If you know Sia Ebrim, Yakshemo, and so say Munim said 9:30 in the bar, never see a Pija Yumuna, sometime on to a champone, sports crew, no, at the sports at twice so. ene ya wada na so ye de ye ni yaw ye kwaje ye ni ye da mo ase papa se mo make a date with us ye be so mo sompa adomdom ye ni a echina meeting de Akua Asiedua amene
Kwesi Pakao se na be so forman na no pem na mo trase din komo kind this one send na Dr. Swasapon senior research fellow a year Kumasi Technical University and I am member of parliament Edma Manson Contact constituency Honorable Judge Obintechi on so have boy ma yekeka flat on we can say my name mama say Akua omo be you revelations bi na be go we
so me fear what you be
to me ekoso oni me ekoso
enkomo no de omo pe
how people perceive how na dusu and muntaka no be bi no be so actually it's a we have
asem ni si wa
de be see e be to so me adoma chema e be ba e bo bi ya e mo no hwe
asumbi nkam
Us in the bowling freeze. Blossom. See me, I am see me, brony doing. Half years of a coding catchy. See me, I am see me, brony doing. Half years of a coding catchy. Combination with the piece of better in the day. Combination media was so better in the day. Combination media diesel better in the day. Combination media was so better in the day. They say glass and corn, money better. Glass and corn, money better. They say glass and corn, money better. Glass and corn, money better. What's running again? What's shining my own? It's your doctor, you betray me. I'm on my dream now. And mommy, who told me, and I dream big thing come there. Say, Nana, you don't want to come over. I'm here to the inside. I'm bringing me, if you say, Yammy, I get you. See, and now, Baba, the motor of Yakwa. This is grass and corn. The money betray. What's running again? What's shining my own? It's your doctor, you betray me. I'm on my dream now. And mommy, who told me, and I dream big thing come there. Say, Nana, you don't want to come over. I'm here to the inside. I'm bringing me, if you say, Yammy, I get you. See, and now, Baba, the motor of Yakwa. This is rising, girl. The money betray. Me no do you baby, and grow the day. I grow be a home, you need it. Your friend or dog fever. Such you are, I did be a baby, you won't be until I see that. No, and so no one here, glass and corn, money better, money better. Say glass and corn, money better, money better. See me, I am see me, brony doing. Akua years of a coding catchy. See me, I am see me, brony doing. Akua years of a coding catchy. Combination media piece of better in the day. Combination media was so better in the day. Combination media piece of better in the day. Combination media was so better in the day. They say glass and corn, money better. Glass and corn, money better. They say glass and corn, money better. Glass and corn, money better. I didn't talk about my corn. Many better, many better. Glass and corn, see now she walk on a go away. Gonna go, yeah, gonna go away, gonna go. She would be out, gonna go. They make the boy, gonna go, gonna go. Yeah, she was gonna go. the over the free. Awesome. See me, I am gonna see me, brony doy. I yes, I'm going to see me.
Mansai Mahania, you don't for the Abedruni. Oh, Oyerepa at 5 and February, Busumi Yedi, Yedi anniversary, near the Ado Tradium Ponya Copasi, and Fiada, 3rd February, sorry, Cassia, Oyerepa TV in FM and more Wadum, and you renuncia Acusino Trimpem, Edia Diane, Tiafonia, Wafonia and Cropon, as Nansana, no, Yabacom and Shefikasium, Aquasana, Nanamushra, a Fiada 10th and also, yet the brass band, the live band, Betusa, Ashimomo, Wamonte. So, Oyerepa Jumaya 4 fan clubs, information centers, any tier for Yina Becca. 11th, Mementa, Oyerepa Olympics, football gala, any games Ahodo. I can see any Bacoso, non chronopa, Aquasia Numre, no 9. 14th, Valentine's Day, Oyerepa Abachanido, at a tier 4. Bra, watch on much at Yahodo. Ukweda, Niyawada, 15th, Equasi 16th, and also Yedi, Oyerepa radio programs in Yina, Baco Mountains, I'm a tier 4. And a presenter says here, Friday 17th, all night service. Heroes Park, Papa Yara Sports Stadium, Gospel Artist Awajidin, but we are near tier 4 and you might Juakoma, Amedia Tuntum Yankopon. 22nd, Ukriada, Yabedayan Community Project Sedi. Na 24th, Efiadano, Awards Night, Abasobo Anajo. Na 26th, Kwesiada, Ebeye Thanksgiving service, and Nasia Somsronko. Kayaho, near Fodomo, Mobra Yedi and 5 years anniversary. Busume February. Enyumeku aso yasene Kanye mosquito repellent. Kojak Pharma, Power Specialist Herbal Clinic, Grow Fine Mujedru, Forever Easy Sanitary Pads, and a Fidel Pharmacy. So Penchiremu, an upper sponsor for 0242 087473 and 0241 052446 and 055 644 6582. Oyerepa at 5 years of impacting lives. Yedase.